All right, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and germs, all that fun stuff. What is up? Oh, I think failed. Hold on a minute. Ay, T-Tiers moment. Camera here. Whoa, we're choppy. Whoa, let's see. I had to restart OBS at the last second, and now it's a little bugged out. Just give it a second. It'll kick back into gear here in just a moment. Reset this. Okay, it's a little choppy. It should get better soon. What is up? Of course, my name is Stuff Shark. I will be your main caster for today's event. This is going to be a really fun game and matchup. We got a lot of cool teams coming out here. A lot of old traditional Insurgency coming out with a lot of 5v5 setups here. This is going to be awesome to see. There's a lot of really good players out here today. A lot of mostly EU based, some NA teams too here and there, but a little more predominantly EU. I think they're the ones that have stayed more together and kind of organized in that sense than NA. But it goes both ways. There's organized teams on both sides of the pond, if you will. A couple teams even in Asia side representing Russia. So should be fun to see today. Excited. Map wise, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the thing here. I totally forgot. Prepared. Let's see. So we've got Hideout West, Refinery, Farmhouse West, Outskirts West, Ministry, and Tideway. Alright. Tideway is such an interesting map. It's got a lot of interesting dynamics, the rotations back and forth. I mean, Burgese was never that super, like, competitive map per se. It was a classic map. It's been in the game since the source mod days back in 2007, 2008 era. Back when it was a very, very different map to play than it is nowadays, where the sight lines are much shorter. You can see a lot clearer. It's a little less orange, thankfully. The Dorito dust has been wiped from our screens and from our eyes. So it's a little more natural, if you will. But it's still fun. It's a great map all the way around. And Ministry, of course, the GOAT. One of my favorites. I know in Sandstorm it's not as favorable in that sense. It's a weird dynamic compared to most maps that are pretty open but have lanes to rotate. Ministry is just such a tight map that you really can't do that well and still retain what makes Ministry. It's just too CQB, I think, of a map for Sandstorm. It's fun to play. It's one of my favorite maps. Probably the best one in the game, in my opinion. I love the map. Last Light was great too. I don't think it's on the map pool for today though. No, unfortunately it's not. But that was fun last time we saw that. That was great. Outskirts West, of course, one of the GOATs. Farmhouse West, another classic. Refinery, really good CQB map with a lot of good variation and verticality to it. It's a little bit tough online sometimes. You can get kind of camped out and shut out, so we'll see. Hideout West, of course, one of the GOATs, so they've been around. Oh, Hideout West as a map is a classic. It's a great one. So pretty good, interesting selection. In terms of teams, let's go ahead and talk about it real quick. Let me pull up the list of players. We'll just go line by line for everybody. For Spice Boys, we have, I believe that's Masser. Indeed, Masser is running the Spice Boys. On his team, he has Cheesy Potatoes, Alex, Christique, himself, and Babito. Babito's also a sub, so they only got 5 players, but it should be enough. Next, we have Knee Deep. Looks like that is by Whiteless. Looks like it might be Atlas, but I don't know. Salty, My Son, X-Fiend, Banana Boy, and Ruben? That's a crazy strong lineup. And subs of Lone Star and Good Boy. Okay. Power team. Yo, hold up. That's crazy, dude. What? That is such a stacked setup. That's insane. Movement, of course. Imitation, Lenny, Fake Soba, Michael, and Planetisimal. Michael. So he goes by. Okay. On their own. No wrong with that. Next up, of course, we have Molat. We have Ensum running the team. Flahoda, Urbis, Sanctus, and Corva Groza. And the sub is in a name that's entirely Russian. It looks like it says Monkey. One of them, I'm gonna call him Monkey. Sorry, that's not your name. If you could write it in English some way or translate it some way that I could read it, it'd be much appreciated. I'll try and read it out, but again, being a burger, I tend to butcher things. So apologies in advance, but hopefully see him out there today. We'll see. Next up is Team TG. He has Smoke and Darts, Just a Radish, Pumpkin Spice, Killthirsty, and Alvin. Hadu and Victau from the British side, Brazilian side, excuse me. Coming in there for Team TG as well. Pretty strong lineup, pretty good balance back and forth between players. Killthirsty had a pretty good ace last time, if I remember correctly. Of course, then you had the Polish Rebel Squad still rocking a team together after forever. It has been a long time since we've seen that team play again and see these names. So you have Bene 10, Jigsaw, Welsatis, Hell 23, and Petro. That was pretty easy to guess. A lot of gas to it. Suswax, Subs, and Fox 1982. So pretty interesting mix here. Some pretty strong teams back and forth, but overall, pretty good games on the way. So, currently we're waiting on this first matchup between Spice Boys versus Molot for our first game coverage here. We're just waiting on them to get ready to go. Looks like they are figuring out logistics. Most of them are in the server. They just need to get it moved over, and then they will get started. So in the meantime, be sure to hang out. Be sure to chill. It's going to be a little bit as they get things figured out and ready to go here. And before we switch it over, I'm going to make sure I have the things set correctly, because I didn't have this one set on this side correctly either. Let's see. Is it working now? There we go. Okay, it's working. All right, so we're going to be right back. Once it's ready to go, we'll get started with coverage. But until then, we'll just hang out and chill. We got some new things to show you guys for this one. It's going to be fun. A lot of new toys for me to play with and some things we can try out. So maybe a little scuffed. Whenever trying out new stuff, it usually ends up being a little scuffed. So we'll play it by ear, see what happens. But should be a fun stream. So we'll be right back. right. Let's go ahead and bring it back over here for a little bit here. There we go. Whoa, it's a little choppy. We're back. We're waiting on the teams to get ready to go here. Everybody's ready except for one player. I'm not going to say who this player is yet. It'd be ironic who it is relative to the tournament, of course, of who actually is not here to play in the tournament. But they will be coming in soon. So they're not here yet. But I'm sure as soon as I mention it, they're going to come right back. And we'll get started with our official coverage. Until then, we'll just chill and chat for a little bit. I'm so tired of just sitting here watching a screen for... Oh! By Jove. Is it happening? Are they back? Hold on. Never mind. They restart the ground, but they don't actually, like, do anything. Beyond annoying. Alright, well, I was going to start the background. Alright, so, Insurgency. What is Firefight? Competitive Firefight is a 5v5 game. I'm just going to go over the gameplay while we're at it, over what the mode is about and what we're doing here. So 5v5 Firefight is... Turn this down a little bit. I'm, like, fighting over the mic. There you go. You can go in the back, buddy. Thanks. So Firefight, as a game mode, what is it about? It is objective land control. You have 3 points on the map you are trying to control. You want to control all 3 of them to win the round. The idea is that if you win 11 rounds, you'll win the game, and you win the match, in essence. The way you capture objectives is by standing on the area or in the zone that is considered the objective. If you're in the zone and you own it, you obviously still own it. If you're an enemy and you stand in an enemy objective, you are now capturing their objective if there's at least more than one of you on there. If there's 2 people or 1 of each side, it's a stalemate, obviously. And that's why it'll show up on there as stalemate. So you have to either kill that person or that person has to leave to either continue capturing the objective or to uncapture the objective, bring it back to total control. If one team owns all the objectives, it's a lockout, the round ends, you win. It's total objective control. At the end of time, end of 2.5 minutes, if one team owns 2 objectives, they will win. They'll have majority share, they win. If one of those is flashing, that means they don't have full control, and there's another 1.5 minutes, I believe, of overtime. That's called the tiebreaker mode. When that happens, you have that long to clear the objective or capture another objective and totally own at least 2 to win the round. You could win 3 too. You know, you don't have to have just 2. It could be 3, but it will still be at that time. If you don't have it clear, the round's a draw. It's over. So it has to end at that time. Nope, they're still not going. Okay. I'm trying to keep a close eye because I do want to get started covering this if this is going to happen. Because at this point, I think every other match is going. Yeah, I think. So yeah, it was actually Master who was a little bit late. To be fair, he's trying to run the tournament and play this tournament, which is really, really tough. I don't recommend that for many reasons because ultimately, what happens is you run into problems, especially early on. You run into problems, run into issues, and then you're trying to like play in the tournament. But you can't play in the tournament because you got to like fix issues, but that just delays the whole tournament because now you got to try and go back and forth between playing and then doing admin stuff, and it's really tough to do. I don't recommend it. I've never tried doing it myself. I like if I'm gonna run a tournament, I'm not gonna be trying to play in it and run it. Like there should be some separation. If you're doing it all on your own, especially, that's really that could kind of break the flow a little bit. But you know, flow it's relative, right? It's optional. So, and plus when you have teams kind of like disappear, which sucks. It sucks for everybody when someone just like vanishes and you just lose out on players. So, especially in a game like this where it's super small, there's not a big community behind this or a lot of people who are wanting to compete all the time. It's pretty much down to like, it's back. It is back from where it was, which was the brink. It was comatose. This is the first little revival push. So, as long as most of the teams are still there, I'm happy. At least if we can get at least one game in, that's like a set match, set 5 players, you know, 5v5, I'll be happy. But hopefully that happens. But we will just see how that goes. I don't think they're still ready yet. I think they should be ready soon, though. Let's see what happens. Nope, they are still not ready yet. So, with that said, what are the most common ways to win? Kills are usually the most common, but not always a guarantee either. So usually what'll happen is you'll either cap out the objectives. You can get most kills if someone's like a really good fragger. That'll usually happen. Never always a guarantee. But, yeah. Okay, I think they're ready to go. Anyways, we'll get back into more of this later. Let's go ahead and hop in game here. Oh, and they're restarting the round. Nice. And as you can see, yes, we have our fancy-pantsy graphics here. We've got some scoreboards now. We're a little more official than in the past. So it should be very, very nice. Although I may need to change over the names. We will play it by year. Yeah, we will have to change those over. That's okay. What's not a little scuff without total Molot domination? There's always a little scuff here and there. That's part of life. Spice Boys. Beautiful. Okay. Looks like they're getting their stuff set up. Getting ready to go here. A lot of green coming out for the Molot side. For Insurgents, for Master. Pretty good mix. Pretty varied, for the most part, for outfits. Of course, no BGM, because, or no background sound, because in the desert, no one can hear you scream. Or sounds, for that matter. Well, there's a little bit of wind. Right? There's a little bit of tussling, but there we go. You can hear a little bit. A little bit of shots coming out. I think now that, there we go. Now we're in the environment. So this is Tideway. This is the old map Burgese that's been remastered, sort of remade into a smaller, about the same size as the Insurgency 2014 version of the game, but it's a different scaling. You know, it is sort of modified to fit what would fit with Insurgency Sandstorm compared to the original Insurgency. So it is a little bit different, but it's, generally speaking, the same thing. Gonna real quickly make sure that's there, and that's there. Okay. All right, we're live. Let's go. This is Molot versus Spice Boys for your first round of the Insurgency Community League. ICL, I believe. This is the Revival Cup. So, watch the butcher the name. That would figure, wouldn't it? That would figure, yeah. Insurgency Community League. Yep. I'm totally prepared. Anyways, for the first round here, we'll follow Christic, aiming long ways across here, looking for somebody from spawn. Not going to find it. There's one player on the outside running all the way to the river, and that is going to be Herbless. On the outside, they're saying get the first kill there onto Fanny Babito. Ensign looking for the spot. They're playing up at the top side, looking for information. Not going to find it yet. One kill only, but Bravo's being capped up by security. Surgeons need to get into a hold here. Sees one crossing. No luck yet. Shots coming down. Master will take down Ensign from the top side. Too easy. Takes down Arizona Ranger. Christic will take down Herbless. Surgeons getting a really strong showing here. Sanctus, last one up, trying to clutch this on B here. Brings it down to the wire here, taking a lot of shots. Taking a lot of fire, but it's going to be ultimately Spice Boys getting the first round. Well done. Pretty clean kills there all the way around. Good map control, good cohesion, and ultimately teamwork. Coming in big there. Security tried to get that overall map control. They tried to have presence on the inside there, but they couldn't quite lock it all the way in there. They were close. They had a couple spots where they were getting in position, but ultimately Insurgents just kind of caught them out on the flanks, caught them out in the rotates. It worked out very well, ultimately, for Spice Boys. Molot, a little bit of work to do, hiding in the grass. Here we see mostly green combo coming out from security forces here. Insurgents, a little more varied, but we'll check them out on the next round. See where their outfits look like, how their drip is. Follow Christic here from spawn once again. He was previously hanging out over in the far left side for Insurgents, far right for security. Looking for the cross into B, I'm guessing? Yes, he is. There is a player nearby, but will he see it? No, there was a first there onto Cheesy Potatoes. Flahota will take down Fanny Babito. Security coming back now with a vengeance. Herbless looking for the cross. He's not able to see the player, but oh, Christic sees him. Takes him down as Sanctus now in Bravo. Come on, there we go. Oh, but Enzo from behind will get the flank onto Master. This is a good start for him. Shouldn't know where there's a player nearby. The other player, though, like Christic is not really ready for this one. Up on the top side, Ensign takes down another. Only one remaining is going to be, it's just too easy. Last up, running the FAMAS, high speed, high damage, runs in, gets his head blown off. Holy mackerel. That's going to be a spicy one. We're tied 1-1. Dead even Steven in the set here. So Molot really put on a good revenges back and forth here. So it's going to be nice to see all the way around. Good teamwork. Team is definitely locked in a little bit. Took a little bit to get the rust off them a little bit, get back into the swing of things. But they are back and they are ready to go. So tied even Steven 1-1 here. Anybody's game. Of course, outfit-wise, pretty varied as well on the Insurgents. Some black and tan. A little bit of camo here and there, but pretty ragtag group. Makes sense for Insurgents. They are a sparsely outfit operation here. Mostly, I don't know. I guess what would you call Insurgents? Other than an interesting group, to say the least. Anyways, top side from Bravo. See what is happening here. They're going to be first to B. Run here, thanks to the nade onto two easy. As on the other side, trying to look for players across. The smoke will prevent him from seeing in there. Of course, we have X-ray vision, so we can see as spectators. Players cannot see that. I know it may look like it, but no. All they see is this. They don't see nothing. But we get a little extra just for being a spectator on the side. Flahoda will get the kill on the cheesy potatoes on the side of Bravos. Benio will get the trade from behind. Sanctus, though, will trade once again onto Fanny. So it is a pretty even matchup, but Ensom, nice pickup onto Christic, trying to snipe across there. Ensom locked in and ready to go here. Master last alive here. 1v4 on the clutch attempt. Security, strong map control, and there is Sanctus getting the kill once again. It is Molot getting the round, and they take the lead for the first time. From the ultimately the lost start to now the tie to ultimately lead. My brain is a little slow today. They're doing pretty good. You know, I think they've got it locked in. They've got good, strong map control, good presence. Their Bravo objective is fantastic. The good nade early on really hurt him hard. It's really, really looking good for Molot. Ultimately, Spice Boys has to be something a little bit different. Now, they could do something unique where maybe they go for a play on the outside of Bravo. Maybe they go for more of a flank style or towards the Riverside push. That could work because the river presence isn't super strong for security. Might be a spot they could use to their advantage, but we'll see what happens. And, of course, for those wondering, there is a delay on stream, of course, so any stream, anybody playing the game right now will probably hear this information in about 3 minutes. One round of it. So, early start off. Looks like it's going to be even Steven so far here. Here they go. Too easy running straight through. Not a care in the world. There's going to take down Master. From behind, Too Easy, though, will take down Sanctus. He's tied, but Flahoda will kill Cheesy Potatoes. Too Easy will get the trade up just as quickly. 2v2. One on the outside here. Christic looking to go for the play on Bravo. Herbalist also, the River player, going for the Bravo play as well. They're tied outside here. 1v1. Herbalist is going for the flank up. Making a lot of noise on this flank. He's going to run right into the player. Christic will get the kill. Too Easy gets the cap. It's now down to the Arizona Ranger on Charlie. Solo clutch on C. 1v5. Now he does have the F2000, which is a unique bullpup weapon. It's a weapon not commonly chosen by many players, but it's got some funk to it, and it's pretty fun if you know what you're doing. But let's see what he can do here on Charlie. They're gonna swarm him fast. Is the only objective they're worried about. He gets a double push. He's gonna push that once he gets one. He goes for two, but no luck. Ultimately, it's gonna be Insurgents tying it up 2-2. Even Steven. It's good to see. Good cohesion. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see here. Just checking something real quick. Okay, we're back at it again. So back to the even tie here. We saw the Insurgents are doing a good job of just locking down players, getting even trades back and forth. And when it came down to it, just good positioning at the very end there. Got him that round win on B. See what Flahoda can do here. Gets the wall bang onto Cheesy. Good for two, but Herbalist will steal his kill instead. Flahoda, not to remind us too much there. Safe on B. It's good to see. Christic will take the kill onto Herbalist from the outside Riverside there. Ensign will take down Too Easy and Master from behind with a huge double kill. Now remaining is one of Christic. He gets the kill onto Ensom. Huge start. Yep, you got to go, buddy. He has the 2 times. He could drop the 1 times. Has that option in the bag. What's he going to do? Just tapping up B. He's got to go on the objective. He's running out of time. That is the 5v1 reset. Christic has to go for the play here. And Flahoda gets the easy kill. It's going to be Molot getting the round win here. Pretty easy, strong, and well, does a great control there. That double kill from behind is just devastating for their chances here. Really great to see. Good teamwork there coming out from Molot, ultimately. Able to play back and forth on players, play on teams, play on positions, and ultimately come out pretty strong there. Coming out effective as the round winner there. Taking that lead back from Spice Boys. It's going to go all the way. I see this easily going all the way. So we will see how they go here. And ultimately, who will be on top. We'll just play it by ear. Ultimately, I could see Spice Boys, it's going to be a challenge. Ensum is a strong fragger, but depending on how they set up the stack here, if they push more Riverside, which it looks like they're starting to do now, call, about 3 minutes-ish. Makes sense. Here comes the nade into B, and he gets it. That's the Kobe, and the play on the outside. Huge play out here. Interesting set here. B, he's still being capped up by security. Even on players, 3v3. But Cheesy coming in for the flank. That's his teammates. Don't worry, he's not going to shoot him. He didn't shoot him. Oh, but Ensum catches out Cheesy Potatoes there out in the open. The problem is B is being captured, and now C is being captured. Ensum taking down Masser as well from that top side, from the heavens. It's down to just too easy. Stuck on B here. He's solo capping this right now. The other player is above the objective. He's not actually on it. Now he's on it. He's in it, and he is dead. So that is Molot taking the round win here. Ultimately, 4-2. And Fortuna, I dare say, fortune favors the bold. And ultimately, it was just the passive but smart play there coming out from Molot to secure the round win on Bravo. So, once again, Ensum just kind of positioning himself in a really smart way. Able to go through sides here. Able to play in a way that really pushed his skills and his abilities in a strong manner. It's good to see. Dare I say, great to see. As they get their thing set up here, looks like they are calling and not live. So as they get their tech stuff figured out, talk a little bit about that last round we just saw there. While I turn this on here, because I forgot to set things up a little bit here. Oopsie poopsies. There we go. Got the instant replay set up now. When we have an awesome moment, we will definitely do an instant replay, but I don't think just generally one kill is worth doing all that, for. But when we have it, you'll know it. So, of course, there is a little bit of a catch with it, which we'll get to when we get there. But let's see what happens here. Alrighty. We'll follow Flahota some spawn here. This is the first time seeing security actually from the start here of the round. He's been playing mostly upper B instead of lower Bravo. See where he opts to position himself. Smoke on the objective. He gets a nade early on. Flahota looking for the shot. No luck yet. Staying safe for now on B. Gets on with a teammate. One running in on the side. Oh, trades up from Insurgency though. Coming out a little bit on the top. Again, they have the player advantage right now. Ensum, huge kills though on the other side. Flahota just staying at rock solid. Ensum taking a lot of damage here. He is the VIP. He's just waiting it out right now. Flahota trying to stay alive here on B. He gets the cap in. 5v2 reset. Christic and Cheesy last alive here. Christic can go for the rotate, go for spawns perhaps. Tito does take down Flahota on Bravo. That is good. He finally wins that 1v1 there. Christic is trying to play for these long sidelines here. Trying to look for the shots across. Ensum will take down Cheesy from behind. Goes for the shot. No luck. Ensum, the ever-elusive player here. The last one alive now is Christic for the Spice Boys. Hits the one shot against Herbless. You gotta watch out for Ensum from behind once again. He is a monster. 5-2 ends the round. Ultimately, Molot looking strong as ever. Spice Boys having a hard time getting back into the round here. That's a 4K for Ensum. Insane. Ensum just a monster. Currently rocking 11-3 on the scoreboard here. Looking very strong. Flahota also 10-4. So, they're winning it. They're up 3 rounds, so it makes sense. They're going to be pretty strong fraggers and strong fragging abilities. So, definitely understood. So, let's see what happens in this next round here as Spice Boys try to get it back into the round. Get back into the swing of things. It all comes down to good teamwork and good cohesion from the Insurgents. They got to work together a little bit more. Maybe some smokes on the other side here. Maybe a smoke over by the spot there. It is F4 over in there. Might work. When they smoked me before, it made Ensum pretty much impossible to see across. There's the smoke, and there we go. Just as I call it. A little early there. Unfortunately, Ensum will get the kill on the Christic. But what can he do? He's stuck on the objective there. Flahota will get the kill on the Fanny by B, so trying to play into B. But Cheesy will get the trade up. At least onto Flahota. Ensum going for the flank now. They double flank from the player close. Master will catch out Ensum running around. Gets the kill on Arizona Ranger. Will be the other one sneaking around. Herbless on the other side, though. Going for the hold on B here. Saints will take down Cheesy from the top side. Be firing across, but you still have Too Easy hanging out here. Oh, he goes for the shot. No luck, but a trade. It is 2v1 here. Masser trying to clutch up here. This is their team captain for the Spice Boys. Gets in the reload. Goes for the drop. Nope, he opts to rotate around. Gonna go play for the lower side. As soon as the player gets the easy kill, Sanctus just kind of running in circles there. Not sure what his strategy was there, but ultimately security will get that cap first on Charlie. Bravo. Part ways, it's going to be a little tougher. Master will hope for a lucky shot there into Charlie. Not going to happen. 5v1. You could say it's a clutch attempt of sorts. Looking for some utilities on the ground. The smoke will help to an extent, but it's kind of varied too. It's good and bad. Smoke will save him from pre-fires, but ultimately they're going to still sharp shoot to him. Try and get the wallops in. The problem is Charlie is already being spawn camped in a really good way. Master does clutch it. Brings back his team as 5v5. Security has the advantage of A and C being captured. Still plenty of time on the board here. Flahota looking for the shots inside. Not going to find it yet. Master's still on the objective here. Too easy. We'll get the nade onto Ranger. Clearing out the spawn camp and going for the play on C. That's an, oh, nice kill there as they take off any Babito. Running in crazy style. Master coming out on the outside. Gets him to Ensign to get the kill on the potatoes. Herbalist will take down Too Easy. And they clear out Charlie just as quickly as they came in. Master now having to clutch once again. 3v1. Gets the almost spray down onto one, but ultimately Molot will take the round once again. 6-2. You'll love to see it. Good teamwork from security. Insurgents, they tried to bring it back. Master did what he could. He had tough odds. They tried to take control of Charlie, but ultimately they just couldn't lock it down as they came in flooding back and forth onto the fight on Charlie. Security were able to move in position, able to counter themselves, and ultimately get in that round win. Very good to see. So right now, security looking pretty strong here. Molot, definitely a very strong lineup here. The Russian players here are one of some of the best in the game. Maybe best in the world, dare I say it? And there's a lot of great players around the world, but Molot, they're pretty darn good. I gotta call it as I see it, you know. There are some great players out there. If only we can get them out of there and maybe into a country that's a little closer of a connection so the pings aren't so bad for everybody. But, you know, it is what it is. Things will change in the future, I'm sure. Flahota will get the kill there onto Fanny Babisha, starting it out. Herbalist negating Cheesy, trying to play in for B. They really want this B objective, but they're just not getting in there. Ensom nades Too Easy. Insurgents dodging this mortar fires. Ensom will get the bang there onto Master, trying to escape. There is no escape. There is, unfortunately, only death for these players here. Goes for the sneak, gets one onto Arizona. 4 remaining. Sneaking across, looking for the sidelines here. They're going to push for Charlie. Smart. They can put pressure on him. Looking for the shots up top and Bravo. They've already escaped. They've rotated around. He sees 2. He's trying to shoot 1. Come on, buddy. The pressure's on him. He's feeling it. Uh-oh. Yep, you got to get out of there, buddy. They know where he's at. Herbalist is now coming in. Sneaking on down below. Easy Christic trying to reload there. He's coming in both sides and ultimately Ensom from the top. Runs in behind him. Gets the gun in. Gets the kill. And it's 7-2. It's looking pretty strong for Molot here to take this game, but let's see if maybe Spice Boys can bring it back some. Ensom is indeed a strong fragger. If they lose that objective control, they lose the presence on the objective, it is very, very difficult. And I can already see a bit of a tech issue here. There we go. Looked a little bit quiet. That should be a little better. Very, very close games here. Oh, we have uneven. Someone crashed? No? Oh. Because we hopped out of spectator and hopped back into spectator, it bugged out. Don't worry, it's normal. It does that. This game is somewhat reliable in its unreliability. I'll say that much. Anyways, go ahead and follow Cheesy Potatoes here. They're usually the first to die or first to get the frag. So let's see what happens here. They're going to play fast to beat. The shot out first. Security's going to get the game first. Well, they will get the kill eventually. They get the spray down Too Easy. Trade to get as quicker. Benevito now running in on his own. Christian taking out Arizona Ranger. Kills. Benevito gets the kill onto Herbalist as they run through. Ensom last alive in a 1v4 here for Ensom to clutch this. As they dive bombed B, it worked out in their favor, ending the half 7-3. Beautifully done there. A good recovery after the momentum swinging heavily towards the Molot side. And now comes the part that should be a little interesting. Let's see if this works. I didn't quite test this part last night. Yes, they did work. Awesome. The names didn't work, but that's okay. I'll figure that part out. Actually, yes, I gotta fix that. Hold on. Just 1 second here. Spice Boys. And I knew I had it closed, but didn't quite have it all together. There we go. Okay. We're back. Going to be a little bit of a reset here as they get lined up, get their outfits, and get all their equipment ready to go. They will then restart the round, and we will then begin our second half here. Molot so far looking pretty strong to take this decisively. They've had really, really good teamwork cohesion. They've had great firing. They've had great just map positions. They've countered it somewhat well, but frankly, they don't even have to worry about trying to change up their strategy, change up their counters. They're able to just out-frag the Insurgents right now, playing on that side before. So now Spice Boys playing on the favored security side, it seems, based on the timings here. It's going to be tough. So we saw them lose 3 rounds on the opposing, or the victory side, if you will. The security being a little bit more biased in that favor. So 3 rounds is enough if they win this continuously. But they cannot drop rounds, right? It is 11 to win. So 4 rounds away for Insurgents. Many, many more for these security forces here as they get ready to go. So in the meantime, we will be right back as they get all loaded out, ready to go here. Players definitely itching for a fight here. Some AFK, some on the way. We will just play it by ear and see what happens. So for now, we will be right back. Part 2 will be in just a little bit. We'll be right back. We're back, we're live. Let's bring it back, We gotta hurry. Andale. Alright, Spice versus Molot. This is second half. This is looking pretty strong for Molot here. Let's see what happens on these swap sides. Swap positions will follow Flahoda from spawn here. Well, sort of spawn, if you will. Nearby, at least. They're running around the side. You're Christic with the first kill here onto Herbless. Flahoda looking for the wall bangs across. Not going to find him yet. Trying to hit some lucky shots. Not going to hit it just yet. Ensign will take down Masser. Goes for the shot onto 1, but ultimately, just the total security domination there. Ensign rocking the deagle. Oh, he's getting dirty with it. Come on. Oh, the 1 hit. Cash money. You love to hear it. Sanctus get the kill as well onto 2. Easy. And Sanctus get the final kill of the round here. Sanctus basically winning the round nearly outright. 8-3. I think that calls, ladies and gentlemen, for an instant replay. Nearby, at least. They're running around the side. You're Christic with the first kill here onto Herbless. Flahoda looking for the wall bangs across. Not going to find him yet. Trying to hit some lucky shots. Not going to hit it just yet. Ensign will take down Masser. Goes for the shot onto 1, but ultimately, just the total security domination there. Ensign rocking the deagle. Oh, he's getting dirty with it. Come on. Unfortunately, this is a little longer than I hit. Cash money. Is the audio not working? Love to hear it. My goodness. All right, we need to get... All right. We're cutting this back. We need to get going here. Yes, the audio is muted. My bad. Here we go. We're back. There we go. Oopsies. Next time we'll get it right for sure. Here we go. Okay, shots going back and forth here. Looks like they are trading back and forth here. So far even. Insurgents getting a bit of a lead up on kills. Here come the nades in. Last lob's gonna be Christic. I'm a little fried right now, but Christic gets the kill on the Flahoda. Oh! Once again, Ensign just dirty with it. Hits the 1 dig. and gets the kill. It is already up to 9. Molot are just on a rampage here. It is crazy how strong they are. They really have it locked in. So, it's looking pretty decisive for the round here. One second. Okay. Alrighty, we're back at it. So, Molot looking like they're about to take this round here. Not live called? Uh-oh. Arizona Ranger has appeared to have stopped moving. I guess the range has stopped for now. Too easy gets the kill into Flahota. Herbalist coming in for big here for the kills. Runs past this player here. He is in a dangerous spot here. Oh my goodness, he catches out Master on the flank there. Just totally surprised. Herbalist running right into Cheesy Potatoes there. Tries him up while Ensom with a nice nade. Here comes Ensom. Gets the kill onto Too Easy. Oh no, one remaining. Well, more than one remaining. Cheesy Potatoes gets the one tap on him. Now down to just one player, Christic. And he's coming in for the clutch here. He's playing for the highlights. I see what he's doing here. All right. Let's see what he's going to do here. Close. Dangerously close. His foot is technically sticking out, but don't worry. If he tries to rotate off, he'll know. It now comes down to this. Oh, it looks like Christic will get the kill onto Ensom. And now 1v1 as Arizona Ranger going for the safe cap on Alpha here. Christic gonna go for, he's gonna go for the fight on Alpha. He's gonna be out of time, unfortunately for him. He'll catch out one on the rotate, but he's too late. Oh, he finally hits that kill, but it's a little too late there, unfortunately for him. It's a bit of a risky play here. Right, the entire insurgent forces are now coming at Christic. They're coming right for him. He's got to hold on for dear life. That's his teammate. Don't worry, that's not you. Hopefully it won't be you soon, but let's see what happens. Here's one smart call, a little bit passive, but Ensom just runs through with the RPK. What? How is this? What? The LMG coming in big? That is bananas, folks. That is pure bananas. Wow. Okay, that's look at this big old. Okay, buddy. You know, I appreciate it when the sniper rifles come out, the crazy 50 calibers. The RPK, this is going to be a bold choice. This is very reminiscent of the old days with the ESL theaters that had M249s and RPKs in the game that let you select those. They were like slightly modified from the vanilla firefights. Oh, look at this range of fire coming in here. Very effective, of course, the RPK. Well, it's effective in one small little area, but let's see what happens here. We'll keep an eye on Ensom for now. Too easy. Just going to clear on the floor here. Pushing through pretty aggressive and getting kills. Here comes Ensom in for the drop here. Going for the parkour. It's a ring around the rosy. But who's got the pocket full of posies? Oh, it's going to be Master, ultimately. The Caster's Curse coming in here. Arizona Ranger, the last one alive here. You see they're goofing about here. Having a little fun here. As Ranger on the outside. He gets spotted by Cheesy Potatoes. And ultimately Spice Boys, excuse me, get another chance at survival. 4-10 at the end of this round. So with that said, it's tied pretty, well, I'd say tied, but it's, the tide's definitely in favor of Molot to lock this in. At this point, they're having a little bit of fun. They're not just outright dominating them, which, I can kind of appreciate that. You know, it's one thing if it's like a blowout, you know, pretty bad. This has actually been pretty close back and forth. So, Arizona Ranger AFK. Oh, there he goes. He's a little delayed. Don't worry. He'll get there eventually. Christic going to go for the long rotation. This is the Sandstorm style flank, as I like to call it. That is one of the benefits of Sandstorm, of course. A wide map allowing for a lot of different options and flanking movement possibilities instead of just two, and that's it. There's the nade. Kind of feigning Babito. Hanging out on Bravo. Somehow staying alive, but Flahota will get the kill on him, running around Bravo. Not going to stay alive long with that approach. And some going down and rotating around, rocking the AS Val. He's going in. Here comes Master with a Tavor. The slow 360. I appreciate it. Gets the kill out of 1. Could be 2. Uh-oh. Is he nading Bravo? He's going to nade Bravo. Nobody in there except for a teammate. And so I'm still thinking about that player that was here. Of course, that player's now rotated, but that's all right. He's going to play smart. Again, this is all he can see. Nice. Goes for the play across. Will ultimately catch out Christic on the flank. It is down to Master and Cheesy Potatoes. Master capping up C. Safe. Cheesy staled on B, trying to hold on. Looking tough. He gets the shot though into Flahota, but he has to watch out for Ensum. Last alive here. Here comes the clutch from Ensum. Did I say clutch? I meant almost clutch. It's going to be Spice Boys staying alive for one more round. 5-10. You love to see it. I love to see it. Great plays here coming out. It is down to the wire. And it is a very, very, well, it's a somewhat tight wire. It's like a lower string kind of deal. Maybe like a cello or something. You know, one of those big old musical devices, perhaps. It's been pretty close. I think Insurgency are having a little bit of fun here, goofing off some. But at some point, they do need to lock in and prevent the win here from Spice Boys. But I think Moloch can do it. I think they're just having a little bit of fun, which I'm not unopposed to. Let's see what they can do. I do appreciate that Fanny Babito does have the Vector, a weapon that's not commonly chosen by a lot of players in Sandstorm, but it's a weapon that has a huge damage. The DPS is crazy on the Vector there. When it's in action, it is devastating. Of course, you have to get in range and in position to use it, but we'll see how it happens here. Fanny Babito cap it up, B so far uncontested. Insurgents go for a more passive approach, going for the long flanks. My guess is they're going to wait to have the B cap up and then go for the push after they lose the objective or lose the ability to respawn. So most likely playing for lives opposed to playing for just objectives on its own. Two different approaches. Both have their pros and cons. There it is. There's the play. There's the rotate. Cap on B. Two different strategies. This is water and oil. Literally. Able to get the first kill there onto Christic. We see security now starting to fan out, but unfortunately for them, they've lost the positional control. Here comes Fanny from behind. The problem is the player behind him. Only Insurgents will get the kill. It's down to just Master and Too Easy last alive here. Lahode on the other side trying to find spots here. Master will get the last kill and actually Ensum will get the double to end the round win. 11-5 for the finish. GG's. Well played. Close, but no cigar. So, well done, well fought, and we've crashed. Oh, I love Insurgency. One of my favorite games. All right, let's... Okay, this is a little bugged. Hold on a minute here. Let's get back over here. What's up? We're back. So, what a game we just saw there, right? Spice Boys did the best with what they had. They didn't have a whole lot of options in their arsenal to bring it back. And they did a great job, nonetheless, trying with what they had to get something out of it. Ultimately, we're going to go to the next stream once I get that, or next matchup. It'll be mid-round, so we will have to adjust the scores as such. So it'll be a little scuffed as I get things renegotiated over here, get things reset up. Usually it's a little bit scuffed. That is just part of life. Hopefully y'all are enjoying this. It's fun to see. I always love a good little bit of Insurgency, and after seeing nothing but bugs, seeing some again, which is it's refreshing. It's nice to see that, and nice seeing everybody come together and play together again. So very, very cool to see. I'm rocking my own little kind of Sandstorm-esque outfit. It's basically old airsoft gear, but you know, it looks kind of the part, right? There's some gear you could equip out in game that looks like this, you know, kinda. Maybe the 694 is not so much, but you really can't tell with actually the mic's kind of in the way. You can't really tell that it's too old school, but it's a little old school. But you know, everybody loves their little JPCs now. They're all fancy, high-speed stuff because, you know, it's all about weight and efficiency over other stuff. But, you know, yeah, what the heck. It works, right? That's my opinion, at least. So, we'll get this going here in just a second. Beyond that, what do we got on the menu? Next up is going to be Enemy West versus the Polish Rebel Squad, PRS. We will see them fight it out and duke it out here in just a bit. Once this gets ready to go and we get into the game. Game is booting up, so once it's in, we are good to go. It's just a little bit of a waiting game as we get things lined up here and getting ready to go. So just a second here. We'll get it reconnected, and then we will be hopefully back in the action. Although the scores are going to be a little bit scuffed, don't mind me. We'll update them in a second here once we get back. Ready to go. So 1 second here. Okay. Oh, is it over already? Maybe not. Looks like it's already done. Yes, that one. That game is already over. Well, so much for that idea. Looks like they finished. Let's go ahead and check out the next one here. I got a list of them that can be played, so. Interesting. Looks like the bit rate's a little low. I will take a look at that in a second. Okay. Get this up. I want to see my own face. There you go. Well, less of it at least. Yeah, both games have already finished. So for now, we'll get into a bit of a holding pattern here on our BRB screen, and we'll wait for this to get ready to go. And once it is, we will then continue. So in the meantime, just stick around, hang out. Next set of games coming in very, very soon. We will be right back.
Thanks for the sub.
All right, ladies and germs, I have some good news. Finally, something's happening. I know, hard to believe. We have something actually happening now. We have a game ready to go. Up next, we're going to see KD versus Movement. Let me go ahead and pull up the listing of the rosters of who these players exactly are. So for KD's Knee Deep, that is Atlas, Salty, Myson, X-Fiend, Banana Boy, and Ruben. And of course, playing for Movement, Imitation, Lenny, Fake Soba, Michael, and Planetismal, with Carzel as their sub. So this is going to be a pretty strong lineup here. This is going to be an interesting setup. EU versus NA. Well, is any EU NA? Yeah, Imitation's EU. So, going to be lit. Excited to see it. We are already readying the server. We're waiting on the players to get in here. So far, they're not in here yet. So, soon we'll get started with that one. Map-wise, we'll see what they want to play. We saw Tideway last round, so maybe Hideout West? Maybe Mark Farmhouse West? We'll play it by ear. We will see what happens ultimately. So, with that being said, we'll give it just a little bit longer, and then we will get started. So, prediction-wise, this could be anybody's game. It's been so long that any old information and any old plays, I don't know if it's really all that relevant these days, right? I mean, it's changed a lot, but also hasn't changed. So in some sense, I see Movement. They're pretty strong. Are they as strong as the Knee Deep alignment in players? No, not the personal, but no, I don't see it. So maybe they are good enough. Maybe they can beat them. But it's hard to guarantee that and really have a way that's like, oh yeah, they're totally going to get it. Like, I don't think so. I don't think it's that close. I think if Movement had the better team cohesion and the better teamwork, I think they could actually beat Knee Deep. But if Knee Deep frag out, they get the kills they need to, they get the shots they need to, they're going to win the game. Like, it's going to be Knee Deep fragging out super hard against Movement if Movement aren't able to counter that aggression or counter that kill ability by either playing together as a team or using effective smokes and flashes to really lock down the lanes and force them to play their way. It depends on the map they play too and then what they choose. Hard to know what they're going to pick initially because they're not really showing map bans. They're just showing coin flips. So we don't really get to know until we're kind of loaded up. And it's going to be Tell East. This is a very telling map, pun intended. The reason being, Tell East is a very CQB-esque map. So map cohesion and like team skills, they're a little less relevant here. It's going to be a lot more about the individual fragability and basically firefight. If there's ever a pug tournament, it should be on Tell East. It is the map that's so small, so beautiful, so great. Oh, don't tell me it's already over. Oh, no. Don't. Hold on. I have a T2's moment here. Let's see what happens. I see people getting into games, so I think someone's just fibbing a little bit. So, little tech issues, but don't worry. We'll get that figured out in just a little bit here. So, with that being said, as the teams get ready to go in here and get started, we're going to be right back, and we will bring it back to you once this is all ready to rock and roll. So that being said, sure to hang out, stick around. We will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Here we go. Okay. Here is the setup here. And yes, everything's set correctly. Yippee! I love to see it. This is indeed KD. I'll take the name in a second here to DD, as it should be, versus Movement. Your second game of the ICL Revival Cup match. You're salty getting the first kill of this game onto Imitation as Aim Bottom and Myson getting the kills respectively. Oh, another tap for Salty. And Lone getting the final kill of the round here. KD getting the first round win here. Looking pretty strong, if I say so myself. Oh, don't, no, what? Oh, it's broken. Oh, we done broke it. How did it break that badly? Oh, hold on. We picked the, hold on, 1 second here. This is this one. Okay, there we go. Oh, and it's also very broken. Hold on one moment here, folks. Just 1 quick second. There we go. Okay. Oh, that okay. We're good. Apologies, a little bit of teacher's moments here. We're back. We'll fix the rest of it. Anyways, back to the action here. Imitation get the first capture up there. We can get the first kill. Carzel taking out Salty. Alone though, taking down Imitation. Plantizzle running around B. Bit of a madhouse, mad jockey, if you will. Myson, cool as a cucumber, hanging out on that C lane there. Waiting for the push. It's not going to happen. Ruben, though, gets the kill into Carzel. You still got to watch out for Plantizzle running around the sides here. Mihal as well hanging out passively. They're going for the A-side flank. This is going to be a very, very fast-paced round. Fast-paced action here. Here comes the smoke. Ruben, he's just hanging out. The problem is from behind, Myson will take down Plantizzle. And now it is down to just Mihal, last alive here. He gets the kill aim and bottom, running around the side there. Oh man. Yep, that's a bug that's been in the game for a long time. That spot in particular has taken a few people out over the years. Lots of wallbang attempts here into Charlie. Mihal still capping it, uncontested. Well, formerly contested. Myson will get dropped there by Mihal in position. Mihal trying to double up here, trying to clutch up. This is very, very difficult. He'll get the cap in time. Just a little bit too late in there for Salty. He gets the kill to Mihal after the cap. But Lone, he'll get one from spawn, but only one. The problem is there's more than one waiting. Oh, there's Ruben taking down one. Imitation waiting for the spot. Imitated out. Imitation takes on Carzel. Imitation manages to survive the aim shots there. And down to just Imitation last alive as the spawn wave is wiped pretty quickly. Almost injured himself there on the fall. That would have been a terrible way to die and a terrible fall, if I say so myself. Dare I say, a fall from grace. There's the slide. Whoops. There's the kill onto aim. Imitation beats the aim bottom. Makes sense. See, being capped up most of the way. Probably will be a reset on cap. Once they get low enough, they have the objective. They have the majority. They are super, super, super close. Fail to double up. They are trying. Lone actually team kills Myson. Oh, the disrespect. They get the cap in time. It's too little too late for Imitation. He can run to B, but it's not meant to be. He's out of time. He'll get killed anyways. Ruben ends the round, and it's ultimately knee deep getting another one on the board, and it updates correctly this time. Oh, the little bit of B on there for fun. You love to see it. I love to see it. All the way around. Great to see. So let me just add this in here. Knee deep? Yeah, I think that's how it's spelled. Is that? Am I typing it wrong? Hold on. Am I being a little silly? Hold on a minute here. Hold on just a second. Yeah, I'm spelling it right. Okay. I question my own spelling sometimes. Alright, well, knee deep, but currently up 2-0. Looking pretty strong here. Let's see what happens on this next round here. Letty coming around. Here comes the run through, but Imitation, or excuse me, aim bottom. Imitation wishes he could do that. But doesn't get the kill there onto Salty in the meantime, but aim bottom there. Just destroying Letty on the line there. Peak of advantage coming in hard. Myson will get the kill onto Carzel. Not a bad start by Imitation. Take count from the bottom as Myson will take it. Myson another kill. Across these sides here, coming in big. We can see them trying to trim across here. Last up is going to be this one player here. It's going to be Oh, excuse me, Ruben. Oh, Imitation was the last one up. Ruben on the other side, though. 2 up. It's going to be 3-0 as these rounds have been a pretty decisive cleanup here. Ultimately, it's been very strong for their sides and positions here. I'm just trying to fix this thing real quick. It is a little off, and it is bugging me. There we go. And there we go. Okay, we're back. Apologies for that. A little bit of last minute tech issues. They happen to everybody, myself included. This is the first time we've done a scoreboard for... I think it's the first time I've ever done a scoreboard for Insurgency. So it's going to be a little bit scuffed as we get this figured out. It took me a while last night, trying a couple different setups or things to work. And eventually we got something that works. But in any case, let's get back to the action here. My son taking down Planetesimal Imitation. Doing pretty good here. Double kill for him, actually. I wish we saw that. Unfortunately, my bad, guys. Let's see what he can do on this next part here. He gets the double kill on the A-side flank up. Now going for the B plays here. What can he do? They are stacking it pretty hard there. Doing a pretty good job holding it. They'll have the AB control, but they've got to lock down Alpha. Insurgents are often going to get so passive, but oh, Ruben coming right on through. It's like, I'm not waiting around. I'll go for it. Oh, aim bottom with the jump slide kill onto Lenny. Oh, and Myson, the caster's curse coming in. Aim bottom takes down Carzel. He's going for the jump slide. Crazy parkour coming out from aim bottom. Rocking at ASL, but Myson with the spray down. That's another round for Knee Deep 4-0. My goodness. This is a murder. And they are knee deep in the blood. You are indeed so back. That is bananas. The level of parkour. Insane in the membrane. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see what happens on this next round here. We will follow Mr. Ruben from spawn here, formerly of SGC. Now kind of doing his own thing, I guess. Maybe still part of SGC. I think he had his time in the sun trying to run tournaments and whatnot. It is very stressful, very difficult. But now, oh, he's like, I'm going to rest. He's got one pass. Goes for two, but ultimately, he's out of ammo at the worst possible time. Oh, that's unfortunate. Caster's curse coming in here. It's going to be Knee Deep getting wiped here. There's the last kill. It's the first one for movement. Finally, a little bit of movement on their side. Oh, and this is also broken. Very nice. Very nice. That, why is everything breaking the one time I try something new? We want this. Okay. I managed to pick all of the wrong files, so it's a little bit busted. So let me just do center. There we go. Okay, we're back. Apologies for that. Certified teacher's moment there, but now everything's set up correctly. So now it should be what it should be. No more problems. I hope. I think everything is good now. So. Okay. Should have done this a little bit earlier, but I thought it was working. I tried one thing and it busted. That's usually how it goes with this stuff. It's very temperamental. But in any case, my son gets killed on Lenny. Salty getting the kill on the Mihal, running straight through there. Very aggressive security. In bottom, though, taking down Planetesimal and Carzel. Able to take down Lone on B. Dare I say, Imitation feeling a little alone here. And goes for the shot. A little bit of damage done. Not the kill yet, but low on health. And Aim Bottom will ultimately take down Imitation from bottom to top. It's Knee Deep once again, making it a 5-0. A 5-1, excuse me. It's not a 0. They did get one round in. And that was the last round before this one. Second last round. That makes sense. Basically, Knee Deep are going to probably sweep this one pretty quick. I don't see much of movement putting up a fight because when you have these strong fragability on a map that's super CQB like this, it's really tough to try and counter teams to this. It's possible, but right now movement aren't doing it. So the movement ain't moving. It may be minty, but it's I don't know. It ain't working just yet for him. Let's see what happens here in this next round. We'll follow Planetesimal from spawn, rotating around for the B lane here. Set up from top side. Oh, in bottom will actually take down Lenny as Myson takes down Carzel. Imitation takes down Lone as they trade back and forth. Double for Imitation. Unfortunately for him, just two Mihal and Imitation last alive here. But now even as Mihal takes down Aim Bottom on B. So 2v2 here. Even Steven B in favor of security though halfway. Bit of a lead here coming out for movement. Where's Myson going to go? How did he even get up here? How did he climb up here? Oh, well, he fell back down again, so we'll just walk around the stairs there. Let's see what happens. Mihal gets the cap on B. 5v1 now. Ruben's last alive here. Myson Coming in clutch, gets the kill onto Mihal. He's got 4 to go for this clutch attempt. Goes for the running shot, not even a care in the world. He'll know where he's at. Empty 1-3, about to be 2. He gets it. He's 1v1 here, and he clutches it 5-0. This man is a monster. 5-0, 5v1 clutch? Dude, the comeback kid clutch, insane. I gotta see it. We have to see the instant replay. How did he even get up here? How did he climb up here? Oh, well, he fell back down again, so we'll just walk around the stairs there. Let's see what happens. Mihal gets the tap onto 5v1 now. Ruben's last alive here. My side. Coming in clutch, gets the kill onto Mihal. He's got 4 to go for this clutch attempt. Goes for the running shot, not even a care in the world. He'll know where he's at. Empty 1-3, about to be 2. He gets it. He's 1v1 here, and he clutches it 5-0. This man is a monster. 5-0. Yeah, that was sick. All right, we got it working. Meanwhile, we got the rest of the rounds playing out. They don't have a lot of time for instant replays, unfortunately, but it's a bit of a trade-up back and forth here as we bring it back into the next round here. Set up for it. Beautiful. Glad that worked. All right, anyways, they're goofing about here. We've got 2v2, even Steven here. A and B both partially capped, though, so it's still somewhat even. My son, yeah, he's getting the kills. That's what my son does. One remaining. It's going to be Mihal from the top side in B. He's going to win. Coming around the side, he catches out my son on the flank, but unfortunately for him, just didn't have the ammo for it. Better get that reloading, buddy. My son's coming in. Oh, and my son gets the kill. Once again, it is 7-1. And my, oh my, is this one not going to be long for the records. Wow. Wow. What can I say? This is going to be, unfortunately, this is a sweep. I like going a little more closer personally, but that's part of life. Sometimes when you're playing games, you'll have them close. Sometimes they will be far. Someone who used to be on the side of teams that usually going 0-11, it's a little rough, but that's the good thing is that they're playing pretty quick. They're not looking to goof around too much, and having some fun with it. So let's see what happens on this next round here. Setup. Salty going for the flash actually on the bit of a whiff. That's all right. Here's the setup there. Salty taking some shots, staying alive for imitating bottom. Excuse me, will take down Mihal. Salty, taking shots. Ultimate Plantizable will stay passive and get the kill. Lenny capping up Plantizable. Another frag onto Ruben as Lenny just staying passive. Gets the kill onto Lone, rotating. It is my son, though, coming from behind. Gets the kill into Carzel. But Mai's still in the fight here. They got to watch out for him. They see him going for the battle here. Easy shot from him on the Plantismal, rotating back and around towards B. And on B, oh, he got away at the right moment there. Lenny almost got popped there by Myson. But we see Myson now rotating up and around here. Lenny gets the cap up. Myson takes down one of Imitation. Make that 2 of Lenny. Is it Myson about to do another one of these? Here they come from spawn. 1, 2, and one manages to escape, and that is Mihal, the last player alive here. Will Myson stay alive, or will Aim Bottom steal his ace? Yes, he will. 4K for Myson. Aim Bottom getting the round win there. 8-1. I don't know. This is rough, man. This is rough. When you have someone locked in like Myson, 25-3 on the scoreboard. They're gonna hit a 30 bomb before the end of this. If we even have that many rounds to the end of this, it's coconuts, man. This is just pure coconuts. It's not even coconut milk. This is just raw coconuts, literally. Right on the screen there. Carzel, a little AFK there, getting his ducks together. My son kind of hanging out towards the seaside. He's waiting for the long pick across. This is a smart play to play. Place to play, excuse me. Double up B from the standard spot there, probably pre-nated, but he's going to just push through. Salty going to run right through here. The security player managing to escape the B spot early on. Of course, oh, Salty, nice shot there onto Lenny. Drops down, runs into a player. That is Carzel. A little late from spawn, but ultimately will still die. Topside Salty is looking for players here. He has the call. There's a player above here. We'll turn off the X-ray so you can see. This is just waiting for timing here. Here comes the flash. There's a player nearby. There's actually his teammate. He thought it was an enemy, but don't worry. Imitation will get the kill onto Ruben. Goes for the flank on the Plantismal. No luck. Myson last alive once again. 3v1. Can he do it? Chat, does he got it in him? No, he doesn't. Plantismal will get the kill, which is another round on the board. And the end of the half from movement 2 to 8. Another one, but my oh my. You don't like... So for those who don't know, the whitelist guy, that whitelist Atlas, that's Salty. Salty is a very, very strong player, as you can tell. But now we can actually swap sides. Let's see if this works. Yippee! Yay, it worked. I love it. Turns out when you do the things correctly, it actually works correctly. Go figure. Beautiful. We had the right name selected and everything is working. I love to see it. So, as it is now, it's looking like...
Hold on!
Okay, they're not live. They're not live. Not live. So, the movement comeback. Maybe in 1,000 years, there will be a time where suddenly movement, from nowhere, from seemingly nothing, will come back and win this. All the way from 2 rounds, all the way up until 11. But unfortunately, that is 1,000 years from now. And it's just not going to happen today, I think. I think we're going to see, ultimately, knee-deep, lock it in, lock it down, and ultimately win the rounds here. But let's see what happens here. Never a guarantee in life. Maybe movement now on the side of Insurgents. They're going to be stronger. Maybe they will get the rounds win in. We will just play it by ear. Let's see what happens. We'll also see if the add button still works for the right teams. So, yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. So we're going to find out. We'll follow aim bottom here, sliding around. Let's have a pretty good parkour movement here. But Carzel and Plantismal get some early kills. It's a good start for him. There's the play up. There's the run up. Here comes the flank up. Oh, he gets it on the 1. So MP7 make that 2 for aim bottom. He'll manages to escape like a little ninja. He is out of there. They're double capping B though. Single capping actually. Imitation could get on to cap, but he's actually going to be playing passive in the back. Oh, but Myson gets the kill. But Lenny will catch the cap in time. Lenny will take down Myson. Aim bottom will get the trade. The problem is they are already a little low. And it's down to just 1 player. And who would that be? Of course, it is our buddy Aim Bottom. Last alive here with the MP7. Dare I say it? MP7th heaven. The jump crazy parkour slides here. Coming out from Aim Bottom. He is locked in. So trying to solo cap this on B. This is going to be tough. Stay on the B. 2 players rotating. Oh, and there's Carzel with the shot. All right, so that is movement getting the round win in. Let's see if this works. Is this the right team? Yes, it is. Okay, so the teams are still the same. Okay, good to know. Movement get the round win there. Oh boy. So this is going to be a challenge for movement. If they can get in the positionings, they can get in the plays, there's a chance this could work. There is a small but certifiable chance this works. But it's going to be a long shot nonetheless. See what Plantismal can do here on Bravo. First, the objective. Set up for it. Running in a pretty open spot here. A little aggressive, but ultimately Lone Star will get the double kill on Bravo to lock it in, but Imitation gets the trade up. Imitation now running around the sides here. He'll be called out in position. That A player now able to see him. But that allows the other side A player to now rotate through and around. This should be a big flank up here coming out. As we see down the line here. Danger close. Carzel? No, that is Mihal. We'll get the flanking kill there. Aim bottom from the top side. Long way down. Everybody's played this little corridor here. Oh, he gets the kill without ADS. Oh, aim bottom. Guess he's sort of an aim topper now. Carzel last alive here for the Insurgents. It's about to be knee deep once again. Getting the round win in here. What can they do? Where can they go? There's the B cap. 5v1 now for Carzel. There's a shot into 1. Turn off the X-ray. Not going to happen. Aim bottom again. Proving he is perhaps more of an aim topper. Gets the round win. It is 9-3. And it's looking tough from the movement side to bring any movement back in their step there. They are, dare I say it, they are knee deep. And the movement has stopped for a moment. With that being said, look at the KDs real quick here. 27 kills from Myson. Insane in the membrane. Easily the most in the server. Probably the most, maybe for the game. I mean, it depends on how Molot do. I could see Ensum doing some pretty strong numbers too. Pulling some pretty crazy stats here. Man, it'd be cool to have like a one-on-one setup where you have like the best, like a champions battle. It'd be kind of cool. But anyways, back on topic here. Insurgents, relatively even, but trades back and forth on both sides. B and C partially capped for Insurgent security. A little more passive. They're going for a little more of a safer approach for locations. But unfortunately for them, Planetismal is not letting up at all. Gets the flank in position and in time. Myson going for the play on B. We'll hop back over to his side there. You see Salty on the side capping up Charlie. There's a player nearby him. Ultimately, Carzel takes his head. The caster's curse coming in here. Myson going to have to clutch. Gets the kill onto 1. About to be 2, but Carzel gets the shot first. And yeah, unfortunately, we do have some pretty high ping players here on the NA EU side. These are EU servers, so unfortunately for them, the ping diff is going to be a little bit bananas. Movement will take the round. Oh, yeah, they'll take the round win 9-4. This is where having the high ping can be a little bit of an advantage if they get that initial volley in their favor. So never a guarantee in life and never anything preset, but it's looking like movement might be coming back here. Never a guarantee, but it's going to be tough to see if movement can bring it in. Go ahead and follow. Who are we going to follow? How about Lenny? I don't think I've seen anything of Lenny. Rocking the FAMAS with the suppressor. Interesting call. And a smoke grenade. Okay. See what they decide to do here. Running for the right side. Interesting call. Sneaking around. Beautiful. See the parkour action here. Salty and Myson get some kills. There's the jump across. Oh no! He runs right into B. But he'll be running right into some sight lines right in front of him there. You see them right across. There's the kill to 1. There's Lenny. Oh, that's actually Salty on the other side there. Yeah, there you go. Imitation taking down Salty, but aim at bottom. Full trade taking down Imitation. Lenny just kind of watching the watching the sky move there. Not doing a lot for his teammates, unfortunately. It's going to be match point now for Knee Deep, 10-4. They are almost there, but my oh my, they got a long way to go. They got a long way to go, unfortunately for them. So we will see what happens. Many things possible. Could you imagine the 6-round non-stop comeback from movement? That would be crazy. Man, I would pay to see that. That would be. I'd be willing to throw in like $100 cash if they actually clutched and brought it back all the way to a 10-10. Is that gonna happen? No. Okay, I'm real to Chief. I'd like for that to happen, but it's not gonna happen. Let's see how far they can get relative to that. You see the setup here. Uh-oh. Here comes the drop. Oh, yeah. It's the wipe is happening. Let's see what happens here. Following Ruben sneaking around lower side here. All sneaky beaky like. Runs right into a player. And imitation, it will fall to Ruben's gun there. As we see Mihal and Carzel last alive. Going for the plays at A. There's the bait. A little rotation back and forth here. Here comes the smoke. Oh, it's a flash, excuse me. Bit of a flashy play here. Mihal hopping back on Alpha. They know he's there. 2v1 here. Gets the kill into 1 with a nice headshot. But can Mihal keep it going? He's getting pushed. Already fully reloaded, but Myson will win the battle despite that. Carzel, the last alive chance for their team for movement. The pressure is on. Can he clutch up? It is an SVD versus the world here. 5v1 as they reset with the C cap. Carzel already staled on B here. Gets the headshot onto Myson. He's going to opt to rotate around here. He's hearing the shot from these sides here. Manages to dodge that player, but the top side rotation is going to be tough to survive from. Carzel trying to stay alive here. Gets almost the shot in. If that connected, that would have been the kill there, but unfortunately for him, it was not meant to be. 11-4 is your end scores here. 31 kills from Myson at the end. Totally bananas. I tell you, totally bananas. With that being said, let's hop back into our site. Beautiful to see that. Great teamwork all the way around. Fantastic. Just really, really fantastic things. All that. With that being said, great gameplay coming out from movement. They did the best of what they had. Obviously, it's going to be a pretty stacked setup there when you've got crazy strong players like Salty, Myson, going bananas, 5k clutch. Dude, that's tough. That's a tough fight to fight from. So he did a good job considering. but that is very, very difficult. We'll go ahead and catch the next one here as we get into the next set of games here. Well, we'll try to catch it. We'll see. I don't know how many of these we're going to be able to capture that are already not done yet. If they are done, we're just going to wait on the next set of rounds to get figured out and then play. And then we'll go from there. Okay. We're good. Oh, wait. I don't think we're good. Hold on. Is it already over? Yeah. Yep. That one's already over. Okay. Let's try the other game that was going on. Again, I can only be one person. I love to stream multiple games at once, but my voice would die, and I think my brain couldn't handle casting 3 games as they're happening at once. Also, how would you view all that at once? Like, 3 games on top of each other as they're playing? That would be crazy. That would be actually crazy. So we're going to need to reset the names here. I just need to see who's playing in the game. I'm kind of going to these little blinds, so... oh, sounds like it's over? I can't see the score, but 4-6. Okay, end of the half. Okay, this is Emmy West versus Spicy Boys. Okay. Just 1 second, folks. We will get into the game. Don't pay attention to the scores. They're going to be off. I have to reset it. So just 1 second here. There we go. Should be everything. 1, 2, 3, reset. There we go. And we will reset the names in a second here. There we go. Okay. So this is swap sides real quick. There we go. Okay. 4, 5, 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're back in business. Now we're set up, ready to rock and roll. Enemy West doing a good job, though, starting out strong. 6-4 here in the second half. Enemy West on Insurgency side doing a pretty good job holding control of Bravo. Christic and Master looking for the shots across here. So far, no luck. Trying to play for B. Where are they going to opt to play? Where are they going to opt to go? It's a good question. They got a lot of options in the tool bag here. From Sandbag going for the pick. No luck on River. So close, but yet no cigar for him. Maybe a little bit closer. Trying to reposition here. He's going to have to go for the deep River flank. It's a little bit risky. You're going to leave your teammate out in the open here on Bravo. But Master, he's good. Don't worry about him. Crazy shot there coming in, taking down Dan and L. As we see, there's the shots coming out from Riverside. Here comes the play. Here comes the hit. But ultimately, Enemy West will get that last, we'll get the second to last kill there. It's down to Christic to clutch this up. He's still fighting this 1v1 at the River. Gets the kill onto Adroit Tyro. And now Christic going for the play on B. Stales it. There's a player nearby them. Again, there's a lot of teamwork coming out here. Upper Yellow is in position, looking to go for the shot across. Gets the hit. Christic going ham here. Going for the play. 1v1 here. Clutch up. Christic comes in with the clutch. Insane. Crazy, crazy plays here. We got to see the instant replay. That was bananas. Don't worry about him. Crazy shot there coming in, taking down Dan and L. As we see, there's the shots coming out from Riverside. Here comes the play. Here comes the hit. But ultimately, Enemy West will get that last, we'll get the second to last kill there. It's down to Christic to clutch this up. He's still fighting this 1v1 at the River. Gets the kill onto Adroit Tyro. And now Christic going for the play on B. Stales it. There's a player nearby them. Again, there's a lot of teamwork coming out here. Upper Yellow is in position, looking to go for the shot across. Gets the hit. Christic going ham here. Going for the play. 1v1 here. Clutch up. Christic comes in with the clutch. Insane. Crazy, crazy plays here. We got to see the end. That was bananas, huh? Past me was right. That was bananas. But anyways, back to the action here. On this next round, we see Dan and Al getting the first kill there onto just too easy. Indeed, it was perhaps too easy for him to fall. But now we see Master up top here. Aiming for it all here, over near the Rebel side here. They're sneaking past. Making a little bit of noise there. Cheesy Potatoes will get the kill onto Gerbil World. See a long ways out. Thanks for the follow. Forgot to turn that off. Oopsies. Anyways, shots coming down here. Plays being made. They're doubled up on Bravo here. It's a pretty big stack up on this top side here. Vito trying to get a play on the outside here, trying to go for it. He's going to go for the rotate. Aggressive play here. Ultimately does not cash that check as Dan and L will instead. Christic once again from Sandbags trying to provide support, but Valentia double kill. Catches up Potatoes and Masser as they cap up B. Low on health. 5v1. Can Christic do his magic once again? This is going to be tough. This is going to be very, very tough. What can he do? He can rotate out of position. He can't make a lot of noise on this play here. He's running out of time, though. 51 seconds remaining. He's going to have to go for the clutch attempt on B here. He could go for the pre-fires. Goes for the one set. No luck. U-110 SAS is a pretty strong weapon, the SR-25, for those who are uninitiated, but Gerbil World will get the kill onto Christic. And that will end it. 7-5. Another round there for Enemy West. And the rounds are looking very, very close here. Enemy West bringing up the tension, bringing up good teamwork. And ultimately a really, really good control of Bravo there to force. Ultimately an impossible clutch attempt there from Christic. You know, he had the option, he had the ability to try and bring it up there, but that's really, really tough. It is a very, very big challenge to bring that there. Let's see what he can do in this next round here. Enemy West bringing up the heat a little bit here. They're only 2 rounds off. This is winnable still. They could come back from this. This is not a guaranteed GG by any means. Let's see what happens here. Full of Gerbil World from spawn here. Going for the long side out towards Mint, perhaps. Let's see where they go there. Perhaps movement. Should have made their movement over there. Well, let's see what happens here. Playing on Hideout West. Sneaking through a little bit here. Don't give away his position just yet. Plays on B happening. Kenny Babita, meanwhile, on Bravo. Soloed 1v1. Has some support coming in here from behind. Again, there's a player on upper yellow, and that player in that sort of spot near Bravo, the upper area there. Rotated down and around. He's now outside the objective. Fanny going to opt to just hang out. Passive. Both players waiting. Master will win the battle against Gerbil World there on the outside. As we see Yellow kind of battling back and forth here. This player's looking across here. Ultimately, Valencia will get the kill on the Master. Kenavito will take down Enemy West on Enemy West. And he's going to go for the cap. He's going to get staled as that player rotates right back on. Valencia is your upper yellow player here. Adroit will get the kill on the Cheesy Potatoes. Cooks him up good. We see the rotate, the optic choice to go down to 3 times. Taking some shots. They're still alive. There's the nade, the Kobe, if I say so myself. Adroit will clear out Bravo. And Valencia will take down 2 easy on the outside. Now, Christic last alive here, trying to clutch it up. This is going to be a 2v1 clutch, but there is the flank from Adroit. Actually, 3v1, excuse me. That's the kill, that's the round, and ultimately it's going to be Enemy West bringing it back. Another round on the board. Ever closer now, 7-6. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Enemy West, they are not done yet. They're starting to get a little closer here. Starting to get a little hairy for them. A little hairy, a little scary. What does that patch say? Stop the tyranny. Okay, well. Fair, I guess. I mean, they are insurgents, so it makes sense. But in lore, it's interesting. From Enemy West. But let's see what happens here. Following Enemy West. As they run out here, rocking the MP5A2, as they have the solid stock opposed to the folding stock on the A5. Here comes the smoke. There's the set. Waiting for the grenades to toss. Yeah, pre-nades are a smart call here. Goes in for the stale. How are they going to play? Looks like Mass will get the pick on the Gerbil World. Valencia and Adroit getting their kills respectively. It's a good start for them. They're down to just the core B essence. There's Christic getting the kill on the Adroit. No more radio play there over the other side. Well, they could, but they're going to have to rotate a while to get out of there. We see them trying to look for something lucky here. Fanny Babita waiting. Tuesday will catch up. Valencia wins the battle in upper yellow. There's the flank. Oh, and Enemy West a little late to the party. Fanny Babita got to get the kill here. Fakes it out. Oh, but he still gets the kill nonetheless. Christic gets the trade up on Enemy West. And there's his head. Destroyed in an instant. It's 8-6. The Hachiroku comes out for the Spicy Boys. Ever so sweetly killed and destroyed. As Christic comes in big. Again, Christic is just an amazing fragger here. And he's just being passive up in this upper sandbag area here. Let's go ahead and float over there. Show you what I'm talking about. He's staying passive right here. Just hanging out. Able to frag as necessary, right? Frags out on these sides here. Frags out here. Rotates down and around over to here. Able to get these kills on these counters here. And even aim across crazily enough, all the way over to here, shooting into upper yellow. Christic is he's the MVP right now of my game. I think he's the MVP. He's the MVP of my heart. Still 16-10, bottom of the score, but that's all right. I think technically the most kills in the server. Let's see what happens on these next rounds here as it starts up and as the battle continues. Follows. Oh, there we go. There's the nade. I'm just going to run in here. They lost the B player. Oh, Master, though. We'll take down upper yellow. It's a good start for security. Oh, nice shot there from Enemy West. Takes down Too Easy. As once again, Master gets another one as Dan and L will take down Cheesy Potatoes. And now 3v2 on the set here. Christic still playing sandbags. Again, a strong presence here is devastating for Insurgents. Not having that control. There is a player upper radio. They are aware of one. Again, the gun isn't sticking out, so it's not an obvious spot there. There's the double cap up. That will bring it back to a 2v5 now for Enemy West in their favor. They also have the objective majority of B and C being held, so it's going to be pretty tough to come back from this. Oh, and there's a Droid with the kill, down to just Master last alive with the Garand, with the one tap, with the ACOG on top. Old school, new school coming together here in a beautiful way. Suppressed as well. Again, this thing is a little zipper. It's like the M1 carbine, but just full size. Quite literally, because it's a Garand instead of a carbine. I never quite picked up on that. It was actually an M1, basically the carbine and Garand were pretty similar. It just now connected. That's what that was. But in any case, some shots coming down from Master. Oh, towards Master at least. Looking for the lucky pick. Nothing yet. Gonna prevent that ping from dropping just yet. Looks like an empty mag. Oh, there's some rounds in there. Okay, it looked a little empty to me. But to each their own, as I say. Valentia looking for that lucky shot there onto Master. 25 seconds remaining. He has to go for a play at B here. Oh, but Enemy West from the bottom side will get the kill onto Master. And Enemy West shortening it down to just 1 round lead now. 7 to Spicy Boys' 8. That lead getting shorter and shorter by the round. Beautiful to see. Beautiful to say. This is going to be an interesting one. Right? I think we're seeing a pretty good comeback coming in from Enemy West here. Equally, Spicy Boys have done a good job blocking in lanes. When they're in position, they can frag out. But if they get caught off guard, they cannot get caught trying to retake it. Enemy West are able to use that team cohesion, the teamwork together, to really provide good support and ultimately provide the offensive they need to really lock in those round wins. So it's a mixture of both, and a mixture of a whole lot of different things to help make it all work out in the end. A Droid there breaking the windows early on to allow for a little bit of easier rotates if he needs to out of the objective, out of the areas here. Just a good team-based thing to do there. It doesn't make sense initially, but if you know, you know. And hopefully now you know why they do it. And it's a nice shield there onto Enemy West, but Dan and L going to trade up just as quickly. The world taking down Master on the flank as well. Looking good for Enemy West here to tie it up. See what happens here. It's Cheese and Potatoes on the top side. Looking and moving around here. Looking for the clearance. There is a player in radio. Cheese Potatoes catches down the Droid. Too easy. About to get this kill here. No, Valentia will get it, but through the wall, the CQBR there getting the kill. Down to just Gerberworld and Dan and L. Dan and L, of course, stuck there. They're actually both side by side, but ultimately he turns and gets the kill at the last second there. Down to just Gerberworld. Solo capping on Alpha. He went for the safe rotation down and around here to this spot. The question is, what are they going to do here? They're going to double up the B cap. Makes sense. A cap will be before them by just a little bit. There's the A, and then there's the B. So 5v5 reset. Insurgents are an advantage of A and C being captured. So security has to get a move on and get a move on fast. The good thing is that they have the 2-player majority. They'll be able to make a move for Bravo or for spawns. Unfortunately, I can't click on them as much as I used to. So we're going to have to just play the dice here. Too Easy has a lot of work to do. They've got to stop this push. If he's able to run past them, it's going to be tough. There's the kill, almost kill. There's the kill into 1. They've got to stop that push from happening because right now, there's the A cap starting for security. They got to keep it going. Too Easy doing a great job. He just has to stay alive for a little bit longer. Oh, and there he goes. Oh, figures. But Christic, though, able to trade just as quickly. That's good, though. They need to stop that push from happening. A Droid last alive from spawn here. It's all down to a Droid. And there's the one hit from Christic. You'll love to see it. Spicy Boy saying, good try, but not going to happen, Chief. Great attempt there. Despite the what looked like the majority to Insurgents, security having that double stack on B, proving to be essential for the win there. And great teamwork and great calls by Too Easy. Hanging out there near spawns, baiting at the time, allowing for security forces to move into the map, take in map control. That was essential. That was a great job by Too Easy. Got to call it as I see it. Great work, great teamwork there. Good job. Even if you only got 1 kill, you delayed them a lot. You forced them to have to rethink things, try to not maybe go for C and go for another play. They had a little bit of the C presence, but they had to go somewhere else, and they just had nowhere to go. So, great job, if I say so myself. We'll go ahead and follow Dan and L as they go for the B side here, going for the smoke towards that sandbag area there, directly against Christic. Again, Masters on the other side, they got to be careful. There's the smoke to force him out of position. There's the Kobe! Adroit will take down Fanny Babito. Well done. Whoa, there comes the nades coming in. Again, the grenades on this map are insane, and the pre-nades on Insurgency Sandstorm are usually very, very strong and effective. Gerber will take down Christic. Going for that play on River, not going to happen. He will instead get washed away. As we see on Bravo here, they're stuck in the middle of B, but security strike still holds the B side, but Too Easy with the flank up gets the kill on the Dananel on the outside. And he wants to aware of a player right now. His flank is exposed. He can opt to play passive and safe in the back here. He could go for the flanker round attempt, but I don't think he's going to. He's going to play it safe. Cheese Potatoes gets the kill onto enemy west. And now Valentia, what are they going to do about it? They're hanging out in the middle of nowhere. I think they're playing a different game. I'm not sure where they're at. But Gerber will now in this marketplace area here, trying to go for the flanks here. Cheesy will take down a droid, and Cheesy Potatoes catches him off guard there. Not sure what he was aiming for in that regard, but Valentia will take down Too Easy. He's going for the play on A here. They're going to opt to cap up B. There is the cap. 5v1 here for Valentia. The clutch is real. Going to bait the alpha cap. They should just go for C. Not even bother going for A. But nope, they are stacked for alpha. Meaning Valentia has a lot of targets to hit. Got some work to do. Oh, he goes for it, but no luck. Too Easy will get the kill. And that's going to be match point now for Spicy Boys. 10-7. Ever close, but just a little more passive. That might have worked. The problem is when they're coming in on alpha like that with a weapon that's not great for CQV, it's tough. It's really tough to bring that back and clutch it up. It's possible, but never a guarantee in life. So at this point, what can they do? What are the options on the board for them? So there's a couple things they could do. Insurgents could go for a stack toward the mid side and go for an AC hold. That would be pretty unique. I think that could actually work against a pretty heavy B set. We've seen Spicy Boys do a great job on B. They have that locked down to force them off of that into a weird counter on the Rebel side, or on the little hill there. I think that could work. Will it work though? Well, let's see what they opt to do instead and see what happens. No, it looks like they're kind of doing that. They're going a little slow about it, but both teams have kind of predicted this. Not suspected Valencia getting the kill on the Master. Like Fanny Babito will take down Gerber, will trying to run in, but too little too late as Dananel gets the trade up just as quickly. Decap most of the way there. You see the setup and hold. Upper radio now being held a little bit there by a droid. Coming in for the flank to help his teammate out there. What's he going to do? We have Cheesy Potatoes on B. Still holding out. Holding out for a hero. That's Too Easy and his buddy Master there on the flank side. Cheesy Potatoes is going to hold the line here. Going to possibly kill upper radio. But let's just see what happens here. Too Easy running around. Cheesy Potatoes looking for the shot. A droid will take down Christic on the flank. No luck for him on that side there. You see Too Easy taking himself from Valentia. No kill. Running right into a droid Tyra there. Just kind of thrown himself to the into the sea there. Cheesy Potatoes last alive here for the clutch attempt. 3v1. Almost hits that shot. So close. There's the shot and kill. 2 more remaining for this clutch attempt by Cheesy Potatoes. Oh, and no luck. A droid will hit that shot. It's 10-8. It's going all the way. Dare I say, is this going to go to overtime? This very well could go all the way to overtime. Never a guarantee in life, but we will see what happens. So close, and yet so far. So what is the next step for Insurgents? We saw them kind of play a little bit of the passive play on the B side, mainly a B-focused hold there. A little bit of C objective hold as well, kind of over BC approach. It can work, right? If you play the counters of a Christic spot, that can be very, very effective. But Christic, they know where everybody knows where he likes to play at this point. So playing up there again is going to be tough for you. He's going to go River instead. Oh, he's going to go right back to where he likes to play. Okay. Well, they know where you're at, buddy. And yeah, you can see Dannon out in position, but the smoke will actually help him this time. The smoke don't normally be against against him. against Christic will actually be in his favor. Again, now going to run right into B. Not a care in the world, not having to worry about it. His sides are good. So far, both sides kind of holding their respective areas here. No one has broken through just yet. Definitely a close flank up, though. Although we do see Gerbil World, though, sneaking through double kill from behind with the flank up. Now to just mass their last alive here. Gets the kill into Gerbil World. The pressure is on him. 5v1 here. Insurgents playing a real smart and passive. They just kind of countered one-on-one-on-ones to force him to a tough spot here for Master to come back from. Oh, goes for the pick, but just way too late to the ball there. Daniel gets the shot. It's going to be all the way to 10-9. This is going all the way. Oh my goodness. Are we going to have an overtime mode? I wonder if there is overtime setups for this set here. We will just play it out and see what happens. But never... Hard to know what's exactly going to happen. Because frankly, Enemy West are doing a great job here of bringing it back ever closer. Spicy Boys, they've got to just lock in a little bit here. I think if they were able to push up a little more aggressive, this could happen. But hey, you never know how this is going to go. You'll go ahead and follow Christic. He's going to opt for a different spot this time. Whoa, this is the last round of regulation. So whoever wins this one, it's either a tie or a win. That's simple. Detroit gets the first kill there onto Cheesy Potatoes. Cooks him good. Shots coming down. Fanny Babito will take down Gerbil World trading, but Detroit will take on Fanny Babito. Good teamwork coming in from Enemy West here. Again, the good team positioning there working out to their favor. Ooh, let's see. What can Christic do? Again, he's actually in a bit of a different spot here. A little more passive, looking for upper yellow. And he was double kill. Oh, it's going to be... Oh, this is about overtime. We're going to overtime. Unless Christic has something to say about it. It is 4v1 Christic. Yep, he's going to have to go for it. This is going to be so close. Upper radio not paying attention. He's going to get the kill as he runs in anyways. He was paying attention. Just in the wrong spot, but it didn't matter. It's going to be a tie at the end of it all. Even Steven. The question is the server going to crash or not? I don't have faith. Let's see. Just going to kind of bait it out. Oh, no. Oh, it's over. It's over. No! Okay, it crashed. Insurgency. Why you do this? Insurgency. Oh, the whole computer kind of froze here. Uh-oh. We're okay. The whole thing kind of crashed for a second there. We're good. We're good. Game crashed. We will probably have to reset that. Just 1 minute here. Dude, how crazy was that? Like, hold on a second. Let's bring it back. Well, okay, we're good. We're good. How crazy was that? That was down to the wire there. That was so close. And yet, at the last minute, the comeback coming in from Enemy West. Beautiful. Truly beautiful. We'll have to reconnect and get that reset up, unfortunately. The game does actually... I don't know if it's just for spectators. I think players don't have to worry about this. But for spectators, it does crash out if you don't disconnect with it before 10 seconds for some reason. It's been a bug for like many years now. It's just sort of like... I don't know if they're just not able to fix it, but it's a little bit annoying, if you ask me. But who cares? We'll get reconnected and get back in there in just a second. Still amazing to see all the way around. Great teamwork. Both sides working out really, really well together. And relatively even a fight across the board. You know, it came down to who was in position, who was able to counter certain spots, able to do certain things. It would work out really, really well for them. And it wasn't ever a guarantee round by any means. So, overtime rules. I'm not sure if they're going to play overtime or not. We're going to see real quick if they are. We can ask Masker here. See what they're going to do. Just loading this up here. Getting the game booted. Oh, man. Let's see what happens. This could go either way, frankly. This is going to be nuts. Dare I say coconuts. Let's see here. We'll get this booted up and connected. Once we are here, we'll then get started. Yeah, man, we're back. Dude, we're back, man. Insurgency is coming back with a vengeance. And it's beautiful to see. Let's reconnect. So let's see. Okay, we're... Oh, hold on. Let's see. It's going to be a little delayed because we'll get things reconnected. The server's showing the right map, so it's a good sign. See if they held off or no. I hear them. I hear running. They're already going into it. Oh man, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, come on. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Come on, game. Let's connect it. Okay. There we go. Finally. Freaking OBS. Okay, we're good. Thank you. I had to throw a thank you because they waited for me. Much appreciated. Yes, the game is a little buggy. This will be the reset, so let me go ahead and just reset these scores. All the way to 0, please. 0. There we go. And then this one. There we go. All right, we are reset. Swap sides. There we go. Now it's correct. Spicy Boys versus Enemy West. Overtime. Who's winning this one? Let's see what happens here. Valencia in position, aiming across. A little dangerous here. Dribbled on, running in with the MP7. He likes that thing. Oh, but too easy. Cactus is check, gets the kill. Standing out, looking for the shots across here. Then runs straight through, gets the kill onto Too Easy. Trading just as quick. Master, though, will take down a droid tire on the flank. And Valencia taking down Cheesy Potatoes there. Took me out for a second, too. Jeez Louise. Valencia, caught off guard a little bit on the rotation there. He still gets the kill, despite changing his optic settings. Out of camera world, he's aware upper radio. Gotta watch out for B, though. Is that B tough for him? Enemy West getting the kill there on Infinity by Vito. Last up is going to be Christic coming in for the clutch here. Oh, and he gets the shot. Oh, it's Chris. 1v1 here. Goes for it. Almost hits it. It's Mark 18 versus SVD. Oh, the wall bang gets it. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. 1-0. Yes, Spicy Boys. They got the first round in there. Clutch of the century. Well, at least the century to me. That was beautiful. That was totally bananas. The play on B there, running all the way around. That was awesome. We could do a replay. Let's do it. Instant replay. Good. Don't worry about him. Crazy shot there, coming in, taking out Dan and L. Uh-oh. Is it good? Oh, no. It busted. Oh, man. All right. Well, it'll reset in a little bit here. So we'll just hit the reset button. Unfortunately, there. A little bit of T-Tour's tech issues. We'll get it figured out later. Don't worry, guys. Just not for today. At least not that one. So I think usually I have a different PC doing the replays, which I only got one. So, oh, nice pickup there from Masser onto Valencia. As Dan and L will take down Fanny Babito. Trying to go for the plays across here. Masser looking for a shot. Not going to find it yet. Coming across these flanks here. It's too easy. Just looking for the spray down there. A little bit of damage done to this player. Masser and Cheesy, though, getting the kills respectively. Down to just 2 remaining security forces here. Turbo World looking for something lucky. He's taking shots. Getting suppressed a lot. Here comes the shots. Hits the glass. And then hits his you-know-what. Adroit last alive here. 1v3 clutch attempt here. Upper radio. Surprise! There's Adroit. Takes on Christic. That's makes sense considering that's a strong player there. Valencia there. Actually, that was Master. A little slow to the ball there. Could have got the shot down, but didn't quite get it in time. Trying to cover 2 sides at once. Goes for the wall bang attempt, but says no. Good, nice try. One of those things. Couldn't quite get it done. That's 2-0. Fair enough. I believe this is going to be standard rules, so 6 rounds, 3-round swaps, first to 4 wins. I believe is the case. But we will see how they decide to play it. That's traditionally how overtimes are played in Insurgency, but everything is a little special here. This is the first time we've seen it, I think, in this tournament. So let's see what the Master decides to do here as the team tournament organizer. So, team owner too, and player. So it's a little bit of everything here. But that's all right. We'll go ahead and follow Too Easy from spawn here with the setup here. Looking pretty strong for the next round. Again, stack-wise, it's a little bit interesting of the approach. Both teams are kind of passive, but slow in different areas here. But the focus on radio and the marketplace here near B, it's an interesting call, right? There's a lot of cover there, a lot of good things. It favors security a little more. So for an Insurgent, it's a little strange. But yeah, the passive play now, interesting. It's very safe, but unfortunately it means the B player here is facing everything on his zone here. Oh, Gerbil will get the kill on the Too Easy, trying to play around the fistic. We'll also take down Dan and L on the rotation as well. Potato is about to go for the play on the outside here, holding on as Enemy West takes on Fanny Babito. Valencia, though, looking to hold on the counter here. Looking for the cross. He gets the kill onto Masser. Beautiful one tap. Gerbil World just kind of stealing, waiting for the clearance to go. Tell me about it. Cheesy Potatoes on the rotation there from Rebel. Takes down enemy West, trying to go for the flank up. But now it's Valentia and Gerbil World working together here. It's 2v2. Even Steven is Christic on the other side here, holding with the SVD. This is an unusual weapon to go for the B hold with, but it will work. Cheesy Potatoes will take down Valentia. Gerbil World now has to make a play here. It's do or die time. The problem is Christic's in position and gets the kill. Once again, 3-0, as we see, ultimately, Spicy Boys cooking up enemy West. Indeed, that is the half. They should swap sides. There we go, and we'll hit the button. It swaps. Yeah! Oh, I love it when tech works. If only we can get the replays working. But we'll get that soon. Don't worry. I think it was a little bit of an encoding overload there, and it bugged out a little bit. But that's all right. Yep. So far, this is one away from the win here for Spicy Boys, excuse me. They're so spicy, you know. 11 they should probably call 11 restart. A little late to call live, but all right. If you see 11 restart that early on, I'd probably wait a little bit. For me, I'd probably just call LOR because it's a round reset this early is not a big deal. If it's like halfway in the round, that's like a grab moment, man. Oh, Christic getting a little stuck there. Almost hits the river shot. Oh, a little bit of ping diff or what? Somehow Gerbil World stays alive by the grace of the gods. Does not get killed. Dananel on the other side, though, looking for a cross here in the half wall. Enemy West and Cheesy Potatoes getting their kills respectively. Gerbil World coming in big with the kill into Fanny Babito. The problem is Master is still in position here on this lower B side. Looking for the spot cross. Gets the kill onto the river. But you got to watch out for Upper Radio, who gets the kill on him instead. And there's the cap by enemy West. It is all down to just Cheesy Potatoes last alive here. It's about to be the round winning for enemy West. And those Cheesy Potatoes can cook up enemy West for the win. Here comes the nade. No luck. They move around the side here. Here's the door. The fake out. Cheesy Potato, he hears the running. Oh, he's totally distracted. Oh no, they're both in the same building. They both run away. He didn't hear it. He certainly didn't hear it. There's the pre-fire. He knows he's gone now. Oh man, this sneaky, the stealth action here is beautiful. It's like I'm watching a player play Metal Gear Solid or something. They're sneaking around here. They're on the enemy base. Capturing the enemy base. He's still been captured in the meantime. So they're taking a lot of fire, but Cheesy Potato stays alive somehow. Gonna hop off. A little bit dangerously approach here. Again, he's looking for the shot here. This is very dangerous. But will get on to stale it. Smart call. Again, he's still been capped, so Cheesy has to get this shot. But no, enemy West gets the kill. It is not that easy. That should be this one. Nope, not that one. 3. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. A little bit of T-turns moments there, but we'll get it. There we go. Beautiful. Had to swap scores, but doesn't swap the thing, so I'm a little silly. Don't mind me. So with that being said, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. It ain't over yet, folks. Enemy West are still in the fight. Despite going, basically 0 for 3. Now it's all of a sudden Insurgents are dead even. Now, how many overtimes are they going to be willing to play is another question. Because they could play a lot of these over and over and over and over again until someone eventually drops the ball, but that's a lot of rounds to play non-stop. And they've got more games to play. This is only round 2 of this tournament. There's going to be more games coming in soon, although it looks like enemy West are getting slowly dropped here as Spicy Boys getting the nades in and getting the lucky picks across, making it tough for them. What can Dan and L do on B? Not much. Gerbil trying to support him on that other side there, but just not able to get a whole lot of angles in. He gets the almost kill, but too easy. We'll get the trade up. Dan and L go, a double for too easy. Down to just enemy West. Well, enemy West, who gets the kill on the 2 easy running in big. And another on the Cheesy Potatoes on the flank. Huge plays here from enemy West. Is down to the 1v1. Master going to solo on B. Enemy West going to go for the play on A instead. A little bit of a safe rotation here. Not a bad call, but it's going to cost some time. That time is going to come back to bite him when he has to go for the hold on Alpha. That is a long rotation to Alpha. The problem is now the cap starting for Alpha, but B is capped most of the way already. There is the objective capture. The problem is it's going to be tough.
They've got to hold out on Alpha. Enemy West here has to stay alive. He's the mascot of the team, dare I say it. If the enemy has fallen, it's going to be Spicy Boys getting the win. But now they've got a long way to cap. They're going to opt to go for Alpha. They got to run fast. Are they going to get on in time to block it? Yes, they will. Enemy West is going to get off the objective. The problem is they know where he's at now. And with the broken glass, that confirms where he was at. So, going for the lucky plays there. Gets the kill into one. About to be two here. He does hit it onto two. He's got one more to go on this objective. Make that two more to go. That is snuck through there. Gets on for the sail. He is going for it here. He's facing the 1v1s here. He gets the shot and kill. Enemy West. He's one away from clearing it on A, but too easy. Says no, not today, buddy. GG's. Nice try. That is the game. 4-1. Good clutch attempt there. He got 3 of 4. But the last player alive on A keeps it in for the win. GG's. Well played. Beautiful. Dare I say. Cinema. Let's see the instant replay. Beautiful. Wait. Did not record any of this? Oh, no. The buffer. Oh, the buffer's corrupted. Two here. Oh. He does hit it onto two. He's got one more to go on this objective. Make that two more to go. That is snuck through there. Gets on for the sail. He is going for it here. He's facing the 1v1s here. He gets the shot and kill. Enemy West. He's one away from clearing it on A, but too easy. Says no, not today, buddy. GG's. Nice try. That is the game. 4-1. Good clutch attempt there. He got 3 of 4. But the last player alive. Oh, okay. Apparently I kept my own self off there with the clip. I'm not sure why it doesn't auto. It's set to autoplay when I change the source over, but it's a little buggy. I don't know. It's tech stuff. Tech stuff never works quite right? It's close until it doesn't work. So that's how these games work sometimes. Plus, Sandstorm is a pretty demanding game. Even though it's on 1080p, this camera is not running at 1080p. It's running at 4K, which is a lot for this computer. It's a 3080, which is it's how it goes sometimes. Oh my goodness, that is a crazy level. All right. Okay, let's see. I guess the next round set's coming in just a little bit, so it's going to be a little bit of a pause here. So just a moment, we will get things going again. We will be right back. Hopefully you had fun with that one. I had fun with that one. We got more games on the way coming in very, very soon. We will see you in just a little bit. We'll be right back.
Get stuffed. Thanks for the sub.
All right, ladies and germs, I am back. Let's go ahead and bring this back on over. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't think you could hear that, thankfully, but it was loud as hell in my ears. Thank you all for 350 followers. I don't stream a lot on my channel, so I much appreciate it. It's a little... okay, this thing is mega bugged. Hold on. This is mega scuffed here. Just give this a quick little refresh around. Get it going here in just a bit. It is a little bit scuffed. That is just kind of how these things go. Good news is, I did change out my outfit. I was a little bit like... After that last game, I was super hyped. I don't think it's playing audio on that side, but whatever. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and hop in game here. We have another game to go. This is going to be Knee Deep versus Touch Grass. This is going to be an interesting game here. So let's see what happens. Hop on over. Get some tech in here. T-Tours moments for sure. I think they're just getting their stuff ready to go here. Okay. They call live? Yeah, they call live. Okay, well, we're a little late to the party, but that's okay. Let's get going here. Here's the setup. We've got, of course, Ruben, my son, Aim Bottom, Salty, and Lone Stop playing for the Knee Deep group. And for Touch Grass, you have Victor, Smoking Darts, Pumpkin Spice, Just a Radish, and Alvin playing on TG's side. Let's get the X-ray vision on to see what's happening. This is on, of course, Outskirts West. One of the better maps here in the setup. A little bit better than East. East is a very strange dynamic, but thankfully West is a little more CQB. A little more of what Source player, or, well, Source players, more Firefight players like to play on. Last up's going to be Smoking Darts here for TG. On this first round set here, Security doing a pretty good job locking things down, but Smoking Darts is still in the fight here. 1v1 for the clutch here. Salty versus Smoking Darts. Down to the wire. Who's getting the lucky pick across? Salty aware of the players rotating, hears them rotating, and gets the kill. It is Salty getting the first kill here, 1-0. Coming out. Let's see if that button works. There we go. I love to see. I love when tech works. It's my favorite. Best time of the year. Okay. With that being said, here we are. This is going to be Touch Grass. So this is Smoking Darts' team. He is the captain. Of course, on the other side, I believe that is my son as the captain, but I might be wrong on that, so let me go check that real quick. 1 second here. 1 second here. This is Salty's team. So that is... Salty is the captain, not my son. He's just a player. But Salty, he's got 3 kills up on his team, so he's doing pretty good. Get some slides and some dashes. Dare I say it, a bit dashing, if I say so myself. Here comes the pre-nade sets into B, not going to hit. So far, no play fast on the B, but there's a small little baby cap there. Looks like Rash is trying to get in there. Goes a grenade their way, but Aim Bottom says, no, nice try. KSG versus KS23. KSG comes out on top. Ruben gets the pick there onto Alvin. Aim Bottom rocking the interesting shotgun there. Really, really great weapon here. A lot of great potential. This thing has an insane mag capacity for a shotgun. Usually it's like 5 or 6 rounds. And you're kind of having to reload early. This thing has like 14 rounds. It's got 2 full tubes for the shotgun. If he ever reloads this, I'd be shocked. Trying to wallbang with that, not gonna hit. Pumpkin Spice last up. This is KS versus a shotgun battle here potentially. You hear the rotations happening here. Pumpkin Spice dangerously close nearby. Running the magnified KS. Interesting approach. Player behind him capping on C. Is he gonna go for it? He's gonna go for the C play here. Let's see how he plays. S'il vous plaît. Here's Ruben waiting, and here's him taking him down. Yep, that's how that goes. 2-0. Knee Deep already starting to form a lead here. Ever so smoothly. So now, interesting setup here. So far looking pretty good for the Knee Deep side here. Touch Grass, they're struggling to get some rounds in traction in there. The double shotgun approach. Also, Victor running the M16. I kind of love it. It's just the damage on it's not what it used to be, right? The M16 AP and Source was insane. It was pretty comparable to what you have with the EVRs and 7.62s in Sandstorm, for those who haven't played. It's nuts. It was totally coconuts. But the thing is, nowadays, with the 5.56 round, you need multiple rounds to kill. It's not one hit. It's barely even a 2 or 3 hit. Like, if it's not a headshot, it's kind of a tough one. You don't have the fire rate of the M4 to really back that up, so it's okay. Not my first choice. He's on fire. He's literally burning to death. I think he really died to environmental damage there. Oh, watch out for those. Meanwhile, on B, it's a bit of a toss-up. Here losing a couple players, but even getting trades as well. Victor in a good spot here. See what we're going to rotate around to. Oh, there's this shotgun coming in big there. Victor running into... Yep, that's a teammate. They take control of Bravo, but Lone Star from long ways away up in A takes down Alvin, trying to go for the A play there. BC part cap, though, for security. It means they got to decap it a little bit here. This decap started. Charlie is being captured, though, by Ruben. He's just hanging out here. Just chilling, like a villain. Victor is near that car there. I hear it on fire. I'm a little concerned. Those flaming cars can kill you, Victor. I hope you know that. Might be a little... This could be a flaming car kill here. Yeah, well, this one already blew up, so he's probably okay. There's the C-cap. I'm just paranoid. I remember that guy who died out of car. We were like, oh, I just hide out here. And then passed away. Pumpkin Spice, though. Nice pickup on the Lone Star. It's going to be the reset. Here's Victor in position. Getting ready for it. He's one. He gets the kill. The burst coming in there pretty big there for him. Ruben getting the kill onto Radish, going for C. Actually going for spawns, excuse me. Set up in position here. We see him down around. He can't do it now. Awesome. Oh, man. Let's go. Ruben on the top side here. Charlie looking to clear this out here. Player dangerously close. Alvin in position. Getting ready for the drop. He's going to do... Oh, and Ruben and Salty get their kills respectively. Down to just Victor and Pumpkin Spice. Last alive here. Pumpkin Spice going for the C play here. Going against Ruben. Dangerously close. Where is he going to go? Going for the outer play here. He's making his way over there, ever so steady. Going for the slide. There's the stale on C. Ruben aware of a player nearby, not sure where yet. Trying to clear things out. Pumpkin Spice going to catch Ruben off guard. Beautiful shot. Down to just Salty and Myson. Salty still kind of near that A side. He's staled actually on A. Myson trying to clear out this objective. A is now being capped up there in tiebreaker mode. They got to hurry. Myson gets on for the block. He's top side. No cover. Not a concern. He's going to hold the line there, but ultimately Victor outplayed on Alpha. Salty gets the trade up. Even Steven 1v1. The thing is, Salty's a long ways away from home. He's got to go for the play on B or the play on... he has to go for C. But will he make it in time is the question. Should get on for the stale. There you go. A little bit of a B cap there. He's going to force it to be a non-cap or non-guaranteed cap up. Here comes Salty running in. Oh, he's off guard. Salty not ready for it. Pumpkin Spice hits the one tap. And Touch Grass get their first round win. 1-2. Beautifully done there by Pumpkin Spice. He ain't latte to that situation. What can I say? The double KS working out pretty well for him. It is definitely a bold approach. It is a very, very powerful weapon. For this CQB map, it makes sense. It is, it has the range. The problem is distance shooting is going to be the challenge. If they're having to shoot at somebody towards A side or playing at A side, it's going to be tough. Being at C, it's a game changer. It's great. But again, it's a one-hit, sort of a one-hit wonder. So if you're nearby Pumpkin Spice or Radish, it's going to be tough. But if you're at distance, you'll be fine. Probably. It's not like they have other weapons and grenades and other smokes and stuff. There's the pre-fires. There's the double nade set. In position, getting ready to go here. I'll follow Smoke and Darts. He is, he's watching the walls there. He ain't doing much productive yet. Like they're getting the pick up on the Salty. Myson for Pumpkin Spice. He'll take out one. But so far, they're going for the B cap. Kind of uncontested. Oh, there's Radish. They get the hit on the aim bottom. Looking for something here. Victor in position. Aiming across here. We see a lot of shots coming down here. Myson trying to go for the play here. Looking for the pre-fires across. Watch out for those windows. He gets the pick onto Victor. Nicely done. He's aware that he's trying to clear out multiple lines at once here. It's very, very tough. Goes for the wall bang through the walls here. Jeez Louise. He's some more powerful than the M4 to do that one, buddy. The KS doesn't get the kill. Myson's does. Last up, it's going to be Mocha Darts with the kill clutch to cap the objective. Ruben capping up C. 5v5 reset. Security in favor, though, having AC in their advantage. Forced to a tough spot. Lone Star will take down Smoke and Darts. B being kept up by security. Insurgents have to make a move for it, but there's the spawn camp. But Ruben, unfortunately, whiffs there, whether it be by the spawn protection or just a bit of a misplay there. Just in the wrong spot, the wrong time. Double nade on B. Not meant to be. Looks like in the pick onto one, but only Radish will escape. But Limitation clears him up just as easily with the WCX unique rifle there. That's the pretty fast fire. I think it's damage-wise still an MP or a 5.56 base. So let's see what aim bottom can do with it, though. We got 1 kill already. Victor coming in. There's the shots down. It's like a little copy machine. Whoop. Huge parkour slide and play there. Beautifully done. Look at this. He's a monster. He flew all the way across the objective there. He has his timings down on lock. Look, a little fire damage there, but he's not worried about it. He ain't getting fired just yet. The smoke and darts here trying to sneak out from spawn. Going for the A play, it looks like. The problem is Myson sees him coming. Oh, and hits the shot with my pumpkin spice. Salty gets the last on the pumpkin spice, rotating towards B. Not meant to be as the double vehicles go off. The Rockets red glare. It's 3-1 as knee deep are knee deep in the bodies and into the madness. Yeah, you better. I apologize. That was so dirty. That was a crazy slide boost from the top, literally from the top of B, all the way over. Oh, we actually got to see the cube there. Center of every player is a little cube. Is it up here? I think it's down there in the waist. What? Oh, they're gone now. We'll check it out later. But anyways, all the way. This was insane. From here, all the way into here, to then into here to get the kill is bananas. That is absolutely insane in the membrane. I would say the instant replay, but it's already going to be too late. That was a pretty long round. Let's see what Myson can do against smoke and darts. There's the play. Whoa, nicely done. No luck. Oh, taking some shots. Lone Star fighting this out on A. Meanwhile, aim bottom does take down Alvin once again. See Ruben just kind of captures contested. Myson gets some good work done. Gets the nade and the kill into Victor. Down to Pumpkin Spice once again to clutch this. The magnified KS. I feel like I'm watching Janitor. Aim bottom there from the top side. Ironically, has the high ground again. 4-1. Knee deep once again. Getting the kills in. They are just doing damage, doing what they do best. And that is fragging out. So looking strong for them. It's going to be a tough one for Touch Grass here. They've tried to keep up the tension. They're trying to break through the lines here, but really, it's going to be knee-deep, doing what they do best, and they are knee-deep in the bodies and in the action here, staying alive and getting the kills in. All right, let's see what TG can do. They have the advantage of having windows, so if they played B smart, maybe smoke or flash that upper side there, that might work for them. Of course, it is knee-deep in this position, a pretty strong NA team. So this is NA versus NA. So pings are relatively even across the board here. There's the B, and there's the smoke coming out from Insurgents. Beautiful to see Victor will get the kill on the Myson Radish. Hanging outside, gets the kill onto Salty running in. There we go. TG getting some work done. There we go. There comes the teamwork. Lone Star last alive here on Alpha. About to get pushed here. You see them in position. Getting ready to roll here. I don't know about banning smoke. Look, there's a time and place for smoke grenades, okay? They are very, very effective. So while this B cap is happening, Lone Star's going to actually take the sneaky rotation on the outside here over towards A. There's a player near C guarding it, but they are just hanging out here. That is smoke and darts. They're just kind of slow playing this out here, looking for information. But Lone Star will be able to catch them off guard if they're in the right place at the right time. And there it is, but not the right time. Ever so close, but no luck. About to get cooked here. Here comes the grenade. Oh, Kobe! Beautiful nade by Smoke and Darts. That's the round win. Oh, I love to see it. Oh, it was so well done. He had no idea it was coming. He was just hanging out. He's like, oh, we got ready to shoot you, buddy. And then just boom! In the face. He blew his back out. That was crazy. Uh-oh. Getting glassy with it. They're all running this. Uh-oh. Look at that. They are locked. Look at that. They are locked in. They're going for it. Ruben and Lone Star ready to go for the fight here. Alvin as well rocking in with the with the setup here. But let's go ahead and get back into the route here. Get back into the the swing of things, the thick of it. Many, many things. But let's go. Follow Smoke and Darts here from the start here. Looking for the long cross. He's going to not find it. So he'll get the nade though onto Radish. As Victor runs long ways around this outside here. Safe area looking for Lone Star to catch him out. Could happen. Lone Star is out of position here. He's in a dangerous spot here, and Victor will get that pickup on the Lone Star. Salty caps up B. For the most part, uncontested as smoke grenades keep him alive for the moment. Oh, here comes the grenades, though. Oh, well cooked, but Salty's still capping, uncontested. Some shots coming down range. My son will take down Smoke and Darts. Victor and Pumpkin Spice are still alive in the fight here. Oh, but Pumpkin Spice is taken down by Ruben. Victor will take down My Son. It's down to just Victor, last alive. The 5v1 reset here in position. Salty gets the almost kill, but no. M16 versus M4. Ultimately, WCX is on top from aim bottom, and it's 5-2. Thanks for the follow. There we go. Let's go ahead and set that. Put that in the back real quick. We can let the sound play out, but yeah, I'll keep that off here. Thank you for following, though. Much appreciated. Still, wow. Huge plays here coming out from security. TG, Touch Grass, they're trying to get out there. They're trying to get a presence in the objective. But more and more often, we're seeing security in position, right? Security is the advantage on this side. They have the high ground. Quite literally, they have the advantage. So security has everything in their case to win. But Insurgents, they have to counter that lead by effective smoke positioning and effective counters to those known positions. He's not doing anything super unusual or out of the box yet. The double shotgun approach, it's such a gamble. It's not really working for him so far. Maybe if they went double foul, it might work a little better. But Victor working out well, though. Lone Star getting the trade up, though. Not falling that one again. Oh, but Smoke and Darts gets the headshot on the Lone Star. See him running right across there. Go for the slide across. Aim bottom going to actually rotate back up to Alpha to hold the cap there. As Lone Star dies. Salty died to his own vehicle. The environmental kill. Man, nature kills. Especially vehicles. That is unfortunate for Salty there. We didn't see it, but we definitely heard it. And we saw it, buddy. We know what happened. But now 1v1 Pumpkin Spice versus Aim Bottom. This is winnable. Oh, but Aim Bottom says, nah, no, it's not. Yeah, it's winnable for me, buddy. 6-2. Knee deep. They are on a rampage. They're doing great so far. Just keeping calm, keeping cool, locking in, and getting the rounds winning back to back to back here. It's looking tough for the end of the half here. 2 rounds up for at least a couple rounds on the board, unfortunately, for TG. So, you know, 2 rounds, if this is going to be a nonstop security lead, that could be enough for the win. If it's more than 1 round, this is winnable still. So, I think most of these rounds you're going to see security taking the win. So, it's just how this map kind of plays out. Security has the advantage. If you're not able to counter it, there's at least guarantees that you're going to have security have a pretty strong lead here. Alvin with a good setup for the smoke here. Here comes another great smoke. Check out where that's landing. Beautiful. In the block positions for a lot of the times here. The problem is My Son on the top side with the nade. Well cooked. Radish going for the nade on B. Nobody nearby it. They're in the workshop safe. Again, they're kind of staying passive in the workshop area. They're not really going for the push. They baited it out. Ruben gets the kill to Pumpkin Spice. Oh, Radish saying, hello. That's a welcome, if I've ever seen it. Lone Star getting the kill. Smoke and Darts trying to go for the play on A here. Radish coming in big with another kill from behind. On to Salty. Last up is going to be just a Radish. 2v1 here. A little bit of the salt coming out some. You see My Son and Ruben in position here. Ruben going for the C cap, uncontested. Radish going to catch him off guard. Oh, he gets the kill to My Son. Gotta watch out for that grenade, though. He did drop it at his feet since he did kill him. That's going to be the cap starting on Alpha. C cap most of the way, so it's going to be Radish staying alive once again. Here comes the 5v1 reset, excuse me. There's the reset. Of course, Gimmer's going to cap that. Radish is not going to go for the fight all the way down there. He's going to get off the objective. He's got 5v1 here. What's he going to do? Oh, he misses. He hits that one. But My Son from spawn gets the kill. And it's going to be 7-2. Oh, close. A good attempt. A good try. But just not enough. Very difficult to come back from. But it's tough when you lose that C objective like that. When you're fighting a 2v1 and the person just goes C guaranteed. If you win that 1v1, you got to tail it fast to C. Even if you might make it, you might not. If you stale it and force it to a 1v1 where now all of a sudden that C player, instead of just sitting there hanging out, you know, collecting the free check, now they got to work for it, there's a chance you could win that. It's a tough chance because they're going to have, you know, the time and setup to take advantage of that. So it's going to be tough still. But that's winnable. When you go to a 5v1 like that, that's really tough. With the KS especially, I've yet to see it. But hey, you know, things can happen still. And Bonner going for the pre-setup here. He's going to go for the slide. Nope, he's going to opt play a little safer. Let's stay on the top side. He's going to go top. This is very risky. The smoke actually playing to his favor here. Uh-oh. Security doing a good job getting the kills respectively. Pumpkin Spice getting one onto Ruben. Aimbot just sliding right through the workshop. Oh, again, is he about to get peekabooed here? There's a pre-fire from that archway. Not going to get the kill. Myson as well holding that line there. Not going to find it. We see Alvin in the windows. Trying to get this lucky pick across here. That's a teammate he's shooting at. That's Victor. Taking some team damage. There we go. Pumpkin Spice getting some work done. Taking down Myson. It's down to Lone Star. TG coming back with a vengeance. He's trying to sneak through here. Uh-oh. About to get caught off guard here. Manages to sneak through. He's trying to clear these angles out. Look for set lines. It's a player holding on B. They're holding position, and Victor just hanging out. Just kind of playing to the side there. Ends the half 7-3. Not a bad set. 3 rounds up on a weaker side. Totally good. Definitely winnable. Definitely playable. Not bad by any means. So swap sides. Let's hit the button. Oh, let's hit the button. Smile. There we go. Okay, yep. So now we swap positions. That's the tactical pause. Okay, buddy. In any case, this is looking pretty good here for the setup. Oh, Radish has crashed. Rest in peace. F's in the chat for Radish. Apparently they have been radished it out. And their game was redone. I have seen it in the past where the car has actually blown up and people's computers have crashed, or even my game has crashed. So it can happen. Live on restart. They're already back in that fast? Wow. Must be on like a super SSD at that point. That's crazy. Even my NVMe is not that good. Sheesh. In any case, let's get back into the action here. Second half. Only 3 up for Touch Grass, but now on the favored side. That could be enough for the win if they keep it momentum running. But 4 rounds for Insurgents will secure them the victory. So can they win 4 rounds on the weaker Insurgent side? That will be the tale for this next half. Salty with a pre-fire on the top side. No luck. Oh, he sees a player, but just ran out of ammo there at the worst possible time. Radish just kind of go for the pre-fires as well. Going for the shots towards Workshop. He hears them running nearby. He knows they're here. Goes for lucky pick, but no damage done. Radish trying to find something. Radish staying alive in Workshop. How is he alive? He's low on health. He's just sort of dancing around Workshop here. Insurgents are pinned in a bad spot here. They're stuck heavy in windows. But Victor and Alvin getting killed in alone and Salty. Going to be tough to come back from. There's the kill onto Ruben. Uh-oh. Is this going in favor of Insurgents? Myson. Oh, massive spray down. Finally takes down Victor there. And another on the Pumpkin Spice. Nutty. Totally nutty, man. How is he doing that? Look at this 1 tap. Oh, make that 2 taps. Ah, man. Maybe I jinxed him a little bit there. Don't worry, buddy. Aim bottom still in there with your teammates. You're still in the fight. Alvin coming in, takes down aim bottom, trying to flank it. Don't worry, it's just Myson. The only problem is it is still Myson. 3v1. Can he do... Actually, 4v1. Will he get 1? 3 remaining on this clutch attempt, but Alvin says no. Nice try, buddy. 4-7 now. Coming back from Touch Grass. On the favored side, they do indeed come out on top, although it was a little dicey at the end there. Myson giving them a run for their money, despite having the advantage, the positional advantage, and the lead in terms of players alive. Hey, never a guarantee in life, and in this case, that was a little hairy for him there. I was a little concerned. I can see Myson, if he flicked that up and hit that, hey man, that was a good run. Winnable, dare I say it. Let's see what Myson can do here, and the rest of the Insurgent forces here. They had a pretty strong start from early on, but now swap sides. Is it going to be enough for the win? That is the question of the day, or of the moment. Let's see what happens here. Following Alvin. Going for the nade. Regular grenade. All right. A little high there. The airburst's not going to do much. Again, pre-fire's coming in. Nothing just yet. Smoking Dart's getting the kill on the Salty. Ruben running through here. Looking for something as Pumpkin Spice just holds the line here. I love spectator mode. I always pick the best cameras at times. See Victor waiting. Looking for a player here. They are dangerously close. Back to Radish. Hanging out Pumpkin Spice. In bottom. Gets the kill there onto Pumpkin Spice. See Radish holding the line here, about to get the kills. Alvin takes down aim bottom, playing that archway. There's the window shot. Radish gets the kill, down to just Lone and Mai. Actually, Lone last alive here. Goes for the spray down. No luck. What is that? Is that the SIG? I think he's rocking that SIG. That could be the QBZ, though. I could be mistaken. That is the AR-7090. This is the Chinese rifle. Oh, but not going to work out for him. Those tariffs coming in a little too harsh there. 5-7 for Touch Grass. Try to bring it in big, but it is tough. That weapon is unique in fire rate and damage, and he doesn't always get the kills you might expect. Very, very unique choice, though. I appreciate the option to try and do something a little special. Always fun to see unique weapons come out. Myson also rocking the... oh, that's the SVD now. He's back to his usual sort. But yeah, you will usually change weapons in a pretty unique setup here. We do see, it looks like aim bottom, like in the F2000. He's a bullpup guy, man. I don't know what to tell you. See, it looks like Tavor is mostly coming out, or MDRs. That's a Tavor. I think it's an MDR on the Radish there, but it's hard to tell, especially when they got a grenade in their hands. But we'll see in just a moment what they've got on the menu. Looks like that's a that is not that weapon. Oh, it looks like a honey badger to me. He's running straight through to B. Here comes the smoke. Crazy setup here. Radish going in ham. He runs right through enemy lines here. Unfortunately, he runs right into a player that just got killed by a teammate. So he's going to run straight to C. Uncontested. Salting aim bottom, though. Getting some big kills on B. Uh-oh. On the flank up. Ruben just waiting for the push. Not going to happen. Alvin in position as well. Everyone just kind of waiting for someone to make a mistake, but B's just capped. Oh, it was being capped, but Salty with the Kobe takes him down. Danger close here. Radish. Oh, he could have gone for the melee, but opts to go for the kill instead. That's the Honey Badger coming in. Ever sweet to kill. Another for him. It's about to be 3. But the kill from behind. Watch out in Workshop. Uh-oh. Aim bottom last alive here. He knows where Radish is. This is this other player near B. He doesn't know. Oh, and he doesn't hit it, but Alvin with the Tavor gets the kill, and now it's ever closer. 6-7. The lead, dare I say the comeback, appears to be happening. Indeed, Security, as I predicted, Security is a much stronger side. So if you have rounds on Insurgent, you get at least 2 or 3 rounds up, you're probably winning the game at that point. So that's what's happening here. We're seeing, ultimately, Security now coming back in hard. Touch Grass with the comeback. From what seemed to be impossible odds, for those who don't know, to somewhat expected, perhaps. This is part of Outskirts West's appeal, perhaps, to some. I don't know. I'm a bit mixed on it. I'm not a big fan of the map. It's not the worst map, but not one I usually am like, oh yeah, I love Outskirts West. It's okay. I like Hideout West a little more. I think it's a little more varied. A little more even. Ministry West has its unevenness too. I mean, all of the maps are a little bit uneven at times, but this one especially is pretty pronounced, so it's a little bit different of a dynamic. Going to change up a pace though, but we'll see what happens on his next round. His aim bottom, excuse me. He's moving around the flanks here. Ruben and Pumpkin Spice getting their kills. Lone with that AR gets the kill there. Onto Victor. Looks like a SIG. Looks like a broken SIG. Like it's a little bit, it looks a little interesting. Alvin, yep, that almost takes out Alvin. Oh, but Lone, nice positioning there. Will get the kill. Pumpkin Spice capping it up. Here comes Lone dropping in. He's still top. That's a teammate. Oh boy, that's close. Teammate, that's an enemy teammate. There you go. Gets the kill and the cap up. It is now aim bottom and Myson working together. Aim bottom gets the kill on Pumpkin Spice. Aim bottom sliding through into B here, getting the cap reset in favor of Insurgents. Security running back and going for the flank up here. They are going for the play and push here. Is aim bottom the last alive? Is Myson still in the fight? No, he is last alive here. 1v4 on this clutch attempt. They're going to opt to go around it. They're going to give away the B objective. The grenade will not be the kill. They've already blown up the vehicles except for the other one. Aim bottom, nice kill there onto Radish. It's a gamble. Oh, they saw the player flank. There's the free cap. Aim bottom, clutch. Gets the almost kill. Oh, but mid jump up, Victor gets the kill, unfortunately. So he's trying to get off the ground there. Bad luck, perhaps, but it's going to be the 5v5 reset. Security, huge advantage in C, but Myson, double kill on Charlie. Huge play on C. All of a sudden, Victor last up for B. The tides have turned. Insurgents are now the ones on the ropes. Well, Security's now on the ropes. Insurgents bringing it back with a vengeance. Oh, and Salty gets the kill. They gave away B, and they gave away the round. It was knee deep. Bring it back 8-6. This is crazy. Security had that locked in. They could have held B, held it stale, and got the set cap on C uncontested, and probably won the round. But instead they go, it's fine. They're not going to get the kills. I mean, who's on their team? I mean, it's the guy with the most kills in the server. Yeah, by just one, Victor. Oh, what does my son have? My son has 19 kills. My son only 19 kills? Okay. Maybe that's incorrected. Maybe that was expected. Okay, well, what do I know? I don't know. I'm just a dumbcaster. Don't mind me. Anyways, back to the action here for this next round setup. Good smokes, good plays here. Just talking a load of nonsense. Good smokes coming out here. See the setup here. Here comes the nade. Partial cap on security from Bravo. Bit of a trade. Radish hanging out in the workshop. Players nearby him. Lone will get the pickup onto Alvin. Radish trying to shoot this player upper. He's not seeing him. But Lone will see him and get the kill. Salty stalled at B still. The Myson will take down Smoke and Darts on B. But Victor trades, but Lone trades just as quickly. Lone Star doing some great work up top there. Forces it to a nice score of 6-9. As Knee Deep are locked back in. Yes. It is rather nice, if I say so myself. 21 kills from my son. He's back in business. Okay, he's locked back in. I was giving a little question mark there. He's tied now with Victor is up by 1 kill. The player with the M16 to start with. No fiddlesticks. It's close enough. It's fine. Anyways, back to the action here. Next round up. 2 away. Oh. Why live on Reese? Oh, Salty. Ay. It's a classic Insurgency moment. He couldn't move from spawn. Had to restart the... They called not live and then... Yeah, they're... Wait. Okay, they're not live. Multiple people are calling live and not live at the same time. It confuses the hell out of everybody, so... Yep. Oh, the pumpkin spice. It might be charged with a lot more than just that. Man, too many extra pumps in the... pumps of espresso. It seems like he's really at it. Now, of course, if he team kills too much, he could get kicked from the server. Which is why you don't really want to team kill if you're not intentionally team killing, at least. In spawn. Okay, they're getting reset up. I think they're going to have him reconnect, and then it should be good to go. So, but in any case, a drip check. We haven't actually seen a whole lot of the outfits. Pretty interesting mix here coming out from security. A lot of greens, a couple tans here and there, back and forth, but looking pretty clean, fresh overall. Sorry, it's a little harder to tell because it's a little bit darker, but pretty varied outfit selection here. So, looking pretty good. They are live. So the players are about to head out now. Heading out onto the field. Follow the insurgents from spawn here. Here we go. Running and gunning. They're making their way out there. We should see the grenades coming in. There's the grenade throw. Long wise. A little early. But going for the nade and smoke on this side here. Whoa. There's the vehicle getting blown up. Manages to stay alive. Lone Star going for the last nade here. Alvin up top looking for the pick. Not going to find it yet. My son just waiting for a player to run in there. Not going to happen just yet. Look at capping it up. Lone Star gets the pick on the Victor. You see Smoke and Darts. Just capping up B. Oh, going to take in bottom. We'll get the kill on the Reddish. Staled at B from the right side. Just Smoke and Darts now. No, Salty will actually get the flank up instead. Catches him off guard there. Alvin last alive for TG as Knee Deep have locked back in. Going for it. Oh, finally. Took a magazine, but aim bottom gets the kill, and that's match point for Knee Deep. 10-6. And it looks like we're off a little bit on our scoreboard. We'll fix that in a second. Fix it in a momento. Actually, I can just fix it right now. Here, 1 second. Right side, score, edit. Center. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Hold on. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay, we fixed it. Apologies. We're good. Yep. And there we go. Okay. Sorry for that. A little bit of teacher's moments. But we're good now. Probably. This is what we get for doing things at the last second. But that's life. Here comes the smoke setup for the B side. Let's see where it lands. Aim bottom. He could not hit that player. Is that Poon? Who's that sliding around up there? Admin, he's doing it sideways. Oh, he's stopping him. Alvin trying to find anything in there in the smoke. He's not going to see Jack. That's part of the benefit of smoke and the hindrance. Lone looking for a lucky play there. Nobody out there, but I'm sure you can keep believing there, buddy. Salty sneaking out down below here. Radish capping up B. He is near a vehicle and it hasn't blown up yet, so he needs to be a little bit careful. That is a that's environmental hazard to watch out for. There's the glass window on the van side. Uh-oh. The bike is on fire. But Radish caps up B. Oh, but Lone says, nah, don't worry about it, buddy. But will Lone die to this? Oh, he will die instead to Smoke and Darts. Getting the spray down. Make that another onto Salty as well. Smoke and Darts, huge flank up. And there's the last kill for TG. They are still alive. 7-10. Going all the way. There's the vehicle blow up in the distance. Long ways across. Looking strong here on this setup. So, where we're at now. What is the next step? Ultimately, TG have to lock in. They've really got to lock their lanes down and force Insurgents to play their way. Insurgents are countering them in an interesting spot, playing on a lot of this. We'll use this one here. They're playing in a lot of these counter spots here. They're kind of slow playing it and then playing in fast wherever they counter from. And as soon as they get a kill, they flood that spot or sneak around unusual sides, whether it be this way or to this side here, right? We see that happening here with Myson and Pumpkin Spice. So the slow kind of counter plays are working. Victor about to run into a player here. Radish is actually sneaking on the top side, drops in, hits the kill on aim bot as Victor takes down Lone. Radish running straight through B. Not a care in the world. Here comes a grenade. Uh-oh. A little close, but that's all right. We'll get the kill. Ruben. Oh, he stays alive past it. Salty. Got the kill on Smoke and Darts here. Salty getting a nice spray down as well. Pumpkin Spice looking along the lines here from the archway. Going towards windows. Where are they going to go? Where are they going to play? Victor hanging out on this side here, on B. Hanging out next to the bike. Oh, Pumpkin Spice. Another kill. Onto Ruben on the counter. But Myson last alive here. Not the player you want to have last alive. If he clutches it, that's the win. That's one. Runs past. Goes for the wall bang. No luck. There's the reload. He runs into the wall right next to him. Crashes a little bit and burns. It's 8-10 as Touch Grass stay alive for one more round. Almost got it there. The pressure perhaps getting to him a little bit. Maybe a little bit of exhaustion after the last set here, but still a tough fight nonetheless. This one going most of the way here. Fantastic to see. I think most of the other games have wrapped up by now. So we'll see how this one plays and if anything else is happening, Captain. Alrighty. Following aim bottom from spawn here. Ironically from the bottom. Now we here. Rocking 23 kills. Multiple 20 bombs happening in the lobby. You'll love to see it. Oh, and the grenade takes him down. Unfortunate there. Salty in a good spot. Hanging out near the Windows entrance. Good Spice. Just kind of hanging out watching nothing there. Ruben running into B. Oh, he is getting stale. There's two on. He is dangerously close to Radish. He hears them running around. Sneaking around, not going to happen. Again, everybody has their headphones up real high. Oh, he looks away at the wrong time. Pumpkin Spice. No. My son takes out Smoke and Darts. Salty looking for the lucky shot there and upper. Not going to find it. That's the play. That's an enemy, buddy. He's just kind of like, what? That's an enemy? Oh, man. Alvin, though, last up. Upper side of B. He's going to have to go for the play here. Lone and Myson about to lock out the game. Myson capping up A. Alvin got to go for the he has to go for the clutch on A. Decap it and then go for B. There's a lot capped for security already. The good thing is that he's making a lot of noise, though. Myson hits the kill, and that is your winner. 11-8 for the finish. Beautifully done. Well said. GG's. Let me head out of here. Out of here. Out of here. We gotta go. Wow. What can I say? Beautiful. Thank you for the follows, and thanks for all the subs, too. It's big, much appreciated. Very, very cool. I appreciate all of it. Thank you, guys. Well, yeah, what an amazing game we just saw there. Great teamwork, great cohesion, great communication across the sides, great teamwork, and really, really, really good just games. Fantastic games all the way around. So you'll love to see it. I love to see it. It's looking beautiful. So in the meantime, as we get the next game set up, ready to go here, looks like the other ones have already played out. So Next game coming up very, very soon. We will see when that happens and what that is. I will let you know as soon as I know. So we will be right back. I forgot to mute my mic. So that was actually it for today's games. That was the last one for this set. My voice is definitely a little shot. I would just confirm that we have... Let's see. We're going to figure out more information about the games coming up soon. That was it for our games today. I'm a little stuffed up. That's what's going on there. Unattended. That was an amazing set of games today. Really, really great all the way around. Good battles back and forth. Great maps, great games. I'm happy. Really great to see all the great Insurgency come back and see all the players come back. Is awesome to see. So everyone had fun. Sure, we had a little bit of a stomp here and there, but that's part of Insurgency. It's kind of how it goes. Not even the perfect, most balanced game ever is going to have. It's just going to happen with games, unfortunately. It's just kind of how it goes. So only so many players. So unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit unbalanced at times. That's just life. So, okay. I think everything looks good on my side. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I'm going to end the stream here today, right now. More information coming out soon on the next set of games. I'm not sure when. Let me ask Master when the next set of games is. I'm not quite sure yet.
Get stuffed.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. It's RJ Owens. And a new one from Lone Star. Very cool. Thank you guys. Much appreciated.
Get stuffed.
Oh man. Hope you guys are getting stuffed with the good stuff. You know, good Insurgency action. So thank you all for watching. It's been fun. We will get things going in just a little bit here, and I'll probably, well, if I get things going, I'll probably be heading out myself. So I'm just going to confirm everything else is good to go. And I think we're... Let's see. Okay, they got more games tomorrow. So, same time, same channel. We'll be here. And scoreboard is going to work a little more reliably this time. Now we got all the bugs ironed out. I thought I had it fixed yesterday, but clearly I had some files set to the wrong spot and it didn't work. That's now fixed. Everything should be working great now. So, a little bit scuffed, but it's part of the fun. Okay, it's a work in progress kind of deal, you know. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. My name is Stuff Shark. Stuff Sharky, technically in full, but yeah, you know who it is. Anyways, I'll see y'all around. Peace out. Let's see if I got a friend of mine who is streaming who we can raid into. Be cool to send all you guys off to some interesting people. Met a lot of different streamers over the years and some interesting streaming people. I don't know if anybody actually streams Sandstorm beyond just the usual folks. Let's see here. Lots of names. Oh my goodness. Sure don't look like it. No. All right, well, let's see how the Sandstorm category looks. Who's live and who's on there. I don't recognize any of these names, so let's pick somebody new. Is that a raccoon playing a game? What is that? All right, well, we're going to check out this guy. I don't know anything about this guy. Let's all go and say hi here. 1 second. I'm going to get the raid going here. Same category. Boom. This one. Yep. Oh, it's in Portuguese. Ah, that's... well, maybe not. Maybe not Portuguese. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. Anyways, so much for the raid. Never mind. Never mind. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But with that said, thank you all for watching. This has been a blast. Thank you all for letting me cover it. Thanks for hanging out, coming around. The VODs for this one will be on my YouTube channel, but it won't be on mine. It'll be on my VODs channel. You should see it down there in the About page. You should see the YouTube stream VODs. They'll be on there. It won't be on my main YouTube anymore. YouTube is going to be just my YouTube. Will be just gaming videos, short form stuff, long form maybe, but no streams. So streams will be on a separate channel. Saved. Everything will be recorded. I'm exporting everything that was old over there now, partially. I think about everything is over there. That was good. So with that being said, hope you all enjoyed it. My name is Stuff Sharky. Thanks for watching. Stream tomorrow, same time, same channel. It will be here. We're going to have fun. It's going to come up very, very soon. So it's going to be great. Oh, wait, you do know him. Oh, hold on. This changes everything. Hold on. Okay, we're going to... You know what? The hell with it. We're going to say hi. Again, there's a long delay, so apologies for this. We got it queued up. We're getting ready. We're going to start the raid. You're not gonna see this, unfortunately, on stream. I'm just gonna write out in text because there's no way I'm gonna get that all done in time. So head over. This is gonna look very. It's gonna be very weird for people watching the VOD in the future. But we're gonna raid that guy. What is their name? It literally is right in front of me. Kids Migala. So looks like they're having fun. They're playing they're playing looks like TDM. It could be TDM. It might be Strike. They're playing on controller? Interesting. Anyways, let's go say hi. And yeah, we'll see y'all around tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Let's go.